Man. Yo, it's your main man, E Vapors, and we are live, man. Car Talk TV Network, baby. Yeah, we doing it live on IG today, man. So if you ready for some motivation, cars, and money, yo, you in the right place at the right time, or you watching the replay right now, man. So I'm gonna tap my brother Casho Rail up in here, man, and we're gonna do what we do every Sunday, man, 5 p.m. and some Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. man. Yeah, we're gonna get this Car Talk TV thing started, man. Man, we love what we do, man. We love staying positive, man, staying motivated. You know, that's all that we know, man. That's the only way we know how to present ourselves in a positive way, man. What's up, Kasho?
Vapors, what's up, my guy?
Hey man, we in here. I had no complaints, man. On a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in North Carolina, man. On the back porch,
I
sitting
see
on
you.
sitting on the back porch, man. As they say, minding my business, man.
Man, I ain't see you on the back porch in a minute, bro.
Yeah. We here on the back porch, man. I'm gonna see if I can put these earbuds in, man, and so that way my sound not too far away, cause I might go for a walk or something. I might. Let me see. Here now we see.
KP, what up, KP?
Yeah, we see KP up in here, EV Smoke up in here. What's going on, people? Oh yeah. We in there. I see the Relly Rails up in here, man.
Relly Rails. Look, see, speaking of the
Hey,
Relly Rails, tell us all about Naptown, man.
yeah, man. Hey, look, hey, man, y'all tag Don't Master and Demonology, man. I would love to get Don't Master on the line, man, cause them boys got a war. They got a war going on, man. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe in this one right here, man. Yeah, but last week, we were in Indianapolis, man, with the NMCA racing. Man, we talking about 7 second cars, man. We talking about drag packs, man. We talking about Copa Camaros, man. We talking about some really fast cars, man. And it was a fun 4 days out in Indianapolis, man. To be honest, man, we was out there grinding, getting the work done, recording and networking and stuff like that for all the things that we do, far as our personal businesses, our personal brands, and it was a fun time. So it's work, but it was fun work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, like, were the guys racing like all days, or was it any downtime, or?
Yeah, well, they were racing every day. It's just like they got rounds. You got your first round, second round, third round. You got like a championship. So each race, based on how you did, you earn points and everything to get to hopefully make it to the finals on Sunday. And the guy that we were with, that we were invited out with, Dennis, we call him Drag Pack Dennis now. That's his new name. He Drag Pack Dennis now. So we were with Drag Pack Dennis, man, from Thursday all the way until we left on Monday. So, Thursday, that's like your testing and tuning and everything. So Friday he did well. Saturday he did well. And, boom, he finds himself in the finals on Sunday, man. And man, that drag pack was getting it, man. I mean, he was knocking everything down. And he actually broke some records, man. So he literally broke his same record twice that in the same day, I believe, or the same weekend. He broke his record twice, getting down to like 7-9. Then he got to 7-8. And then what was crazy, man? I like numbers, man. He hit a 7.77 going 177 miles per hour in the quarter mile. We was like,
Jeez.
ooh. I said, all them sevens, baby. I said, yo, we own it. That's
Yeah,
that's
lucky
all.
seven.
Yeah. And then we was walking by like a trailer in the area where all of the trailers carry the cars. And why on the license tag of the trailer that we all just happened to look at, it was like, let's say it was four sevens. It was whatever number and then 7777. We was like, look at that. It was like, man, it's our time, man. So that was before he actually won the race. But yeah, Relly Rels is in here, man. It was an amazing weekend, man. It was super dope. And hey, Rel, if you got a few minutes, man, hey, send it, hop on in here, man. If you got a few minutes, I know he taking care of business, man. Got a lot of stuff on his plate, man. But something else that if he can come on here, I'll go into more detail. But a lot of you guys know that we do video editing and different things like that. Y'all know I have a consulting firm. I do marketing. So we've been doing some marketing with Demonology, helping drum up excitement for the October 30th Scary Fast in Memphis, Tennessee. So I want Real to talk about it a little bit, man, because we've been having a little bit of fun. If y'all haven't seen any videos that Demonology's put out recently, you need to go to Demonology YouTube channel, Instagram page, and check out some of the last couple of videos that he put out, man. It's some of our work, man. Hey, there you go. The Relly Rails is up in here,
The
man. What's going
Rally
on,
Rap
brother?
in
Yes,
the
sir. What's happening, fellas?
what up,
Hey,
big dog?
man. It's Car Talk TV, baby, on a Sunday. We riding our old school style, Instagram, and then we'll put it on YouTube later, man. But
Hey, it all works.
yeah, it all works, man. But I'm out here on the back porch, man, minding my business. You know what I'm saying? Got my E-Vapors merch over here.
Hey, product placement.
Product placement, man. We just minding our business out here, man. So I was telling the folk about the marketing that we've been doing with Demonology 638, man, and his race up against his upcoming race October 30th in Memphis International Raceway, Scary Fast versus Dunk Master.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we need y'all to go to Demonology 638 Instagram page, man, and check out some of the videos that's on there, man. Hey, if either one of y'all drop that in the comments, I'll pin it. And matter of fact, tag Don't Master. Don't Master, get in here. See what Don't Master doing, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
see what Don't Master doing.
it's man, I'm excited about that event coming up, man, because this is essentially part two, of Scary Fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So this is gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, the fifth time that they race, though. So it's just
yeah,
a lot of trash talking going on, and a lot of memes flying across the internet and all that stuff.
yeah,
So if
yeah,
if y'all haven't, make sure y'all go to demonology638.com, get them tickets. You know what I'm saying? Get them tickets, because you don't want to miss this one. Because this one, I think this one is gonna pretty much. I don't want to say it's going to be the best race, but it's going to be one of the biggest events I think that they had so far.
yeah, man. Hey, look, if y'all in here, man, everybody tag Demonology and Don't Master. Say, get in here. Y'all, I just pinned it, and I think it tells you that you like the gray beard, man. Hey, it's all real. I ain't color it gray. Somebody asked me this, like, did you color it gray? I'm like, nah, I don't know why somebody would color it gray, but no, I didn't color it. I don't have that kind of time, you know. I
Hey,
don't have
man.
that kind of time.
Hey, salute to the homies, Free Smoke. I see them up in here, man.
Yeah, what time Free Smoke come on tonight? 6 p.m.
Shout out.
Seven.
Oh,
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, 7
Hey,
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So,
hey, we got the Corvette King in here. Y'all don't know the Corvette King.
hey,
He don't. Rock Stone, that's the Corvette King. I'm gonna tell y'all that in case y'all didn't know. That's my
hey,
dude right there.
I'm gonna need to know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because my C8 is supposed to go into production next week. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just cross fingers that everything continue to line up right, man.
Hey, Rock, man, this is my little brother, the Relly Rails right here, like my actual, blood brother, right here. And he got a CA order going in here real soon, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta connect y'all two with each other, man. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
my guy, Rock Stone, man. He legit, man. You got a lot of people that cap, man. Rock Stone is rock solid, man. Hey, look, this is my people right here, Midwestern Man Caves, man. Y'all
Hey,
gotta go to their page and see what they got going on.
they build a man caves.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. If you a male, it don't matter if you're a male or a female.
Mm,
Like you want a dope man cave connect.
mm,
Hey, there they go right there.
right on.
Your man cave gonna be straight. Look at KP up in here. I love KP, man.
Yeah.
KP had me. KP said, "What y'all lying about today?" I said, "I got more shoes than KP."
you don't want to go there with KP. You don't
I
want.
said, I said, "What y'all lying about today?"
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, I see the homie Swag Pack Shack in the building, man. Good
Oh,
brother
Swag
right
Pack.
there, man.
Shaq,
Yeah,
Shaq. We got superstar
Yeah.
up in here.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, I like celebrities, man. You know, I love having celebrities in here because you know they don't usually mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So I like when a celebrity come through right quick, man. So salute to Swag Pack Shaq, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Hey, he dropped a new a visual or whatnot on his IG, man. If y'all ain't seen that, man, y'all got to definitely go check that joint out. That joint crazy, man. Like the visual it's just bananas, man. And the fact I like he's a real family dude too, you know what I mean? So he
yeah,
Hmm.
incorporate, his family in it too. So, you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
definitely check out.
yeah. Hey, look, we got to give a salute to KP, Rise and Vibes, and EV Smoke, man. They just dropped some badges, man.
Hey.
They went in their pockets and their purses. I ain't gonna say who had a purse and who had the pocket. They went in their pockets and
uh
purses, and
man,
they came out with some cash. You know
came
what I'm
out with
saying?
hey, salute to the badges.
Yeah, big
Bad.
salute to the badges, man. Them badges help. They keep us motivated, man. Us content creators out here that
Mm-hmm.
have badges, and on YouTube, it's called Super Chats. So,
Mm-hmm.
man, you know, if you got a favorite content creator that you enjoy, man, drop a couple badges on them. Drop a couple super chats if you're watching them on YouTube, man. Like it really does motivate you when you get a super chat or when you get a badge in here, man. Put a little smile on your face, man. Like, yo, let me keep doing this thing, man. You know, let me have some fun with this thing, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, but real, while we got you on here, see, this is what I like about Carter Real. Carter Real is in charge of the show, but he let me do all the talking.
Uh, Come on, man. It's a double effort, man. It's a double effort. We knew, but as we always talk, like, look, your strong point is talking. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Yeah,
let you do
man.
your thing.
Yeah, yeah, I love that, man. And I say that for two reasons, man. Because some folks probably be like, man, dang, they would be talking all the time, man. I'm like, look, I talk to Carter Real off camera
Mm.
more than I talk to him on camera. You know what I'm saying? So we both talk and like we play our roles very well. It's like he passed me the rock. Now, if we got a 24-second shot clock, right,
Mm.
in basketball terms, I'm probably gonna have the rock like 15 seconds out of the 24.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm gonna shoot every time, but I'm probably gonna be handling that jump and
Yeah.
just boom, I kick it for the crucial shot,
Mm.
the big jump, the John Paxson joint, ha! And Castro Red gonna knock it down, baby, every time.
Every time.
Mm.
Every time, man. So we got a good thing going on, man. But real, what I was gonna ask you, man, if you don't mind, man, just kind of talk about what goes into some of the creativity with those videos on Demonology's channel. Y'all go check out Demonology Instagram, and the
Mm.
last couple of videos were productions of my brother, the Relly Rels, and you know I threw in a little bit of spice on it, a little bit.
You be down playing your hand like Carsha Real, he be underbidding, man. He underbidding like he playing spades, man. Like he he got a handful of spades. Talking about somebody got two of the possible. You know what I mean?
Got two. I only got two, man.
Nah, but
A
man,
humble guy, man. He's a humble guy.
yeah, big time, man. But with doing like people, I don't think people really understand when it comes to doing a lot of motion graphics and video editing and stuff like that. You wonder why like TV commercials are so short. You know what I mean? That's because it probably take them months and months to actually create these things. So
Yeah.
we may create a video to drop on a reel that's 30 seconds, but it probably took about 2 or 3 hours to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Like the man, y'all see, I wish we could just drop a video on here. I guess I could play it from the computer.
Mm,
How about I do that? Yeah. But what I wanted them to know
mm,
is that what they're seeing on the screen when you're watching let's just say a video and there's a name
mm,
and I'm gonna show you guys and
yeah,
that name is moving with
yeah.
the
So I think
person.
yeah, it might be better if they see it and then we could explain it to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to him. Hold on, I got to get my girl KP up on here, and I'm gonna play the video. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely play the video, and that way they can see it. So
Mm,
I'm gonna pull it up on my computer, and then
mm,
we can play it from there.
gotcha.
But man, it's been a lot of fun working with my own brother on projects, man. I think that's like one of the cool, man.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 we think along the same line. You know what I mean? And I might be working on something that just can't figure out how to take it to that next level, and then you come through. How about try this? And that's what it is, and vice versa, of course. You know, so to have somebody that kind of got the same mindset as you, that you can bounce off ideas and stuff like that. You know, that's the really dope part about it. And you know, us going to Naptown, you know, this past week or whatnot, man, it's like, you know, I like hanging out with folks, man, but when I can go and hang out and work with my brother, you know,
That's
that
different.
you know, big different, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man,
Oh man, it said hey KP. It said you couldn't join. Hey, Mopar Life, Mopar Life 78, man, just dropped the badge in here, man. Got to say thank you to Mopar Life, man. It wouldn't let KP join. I don't know what's going on. It said KP couldn't join, man.
Yeah, I got two phones because the phone that I'm on live with you right now, it's not even updating who's joining, who's commenting. But on my other phone, I can see all the action. So I don't know. IG might be acting crazy right now.
It might be, man. So look, we're gonna check out some of the Really Rails and your main man E Vapor's work on here. Can I expand the screen? That's what I need to know. Okay, here we go. Where the volume at?
You gonna be sick.
Oh man.
I don't believe Dog Mouse is in here. I've been losing, man. I've been losing. I've been down bad.
Hey man, where the other one at? Oh, hold on, that ain't it. We're gonna go to the next one.
I don't believe Dog Mouse is in here. I've been losing, man. I've been losing.
I've been losing.
Down bad. I'm putting big wheels on the soul stack.
Man, look at this rail work right there, man. Look at that.
Big wheel cars.
Come on, man.
October the 30th. The NDRA. City to city, state to state, it's going down, baby.
All right, let's check out the other one.
I don't believe Dog Mouse is in.
Hold on, where's the other one at? I think that's it right there. Oh no, that's not it. Who we just played? Come on, Eric, get your stuff together. We want the one on the rooftop, right?
Man, did I see Dumpster Doolittle come in here? Oh, he better not be in here. You gonna be sick. You need some milk. Oh, he in there. Guess what I got, Dumpster Doolittle? What do you I went and found them wheels, them tires you be using, and I'm coming for your soul.
And that's actually Don't Master screaming like that, in case y'all didn't know, man.
yeah, man, yeah. You know, so when you see like those videos and you see like whether it be text or objects or whatever that's following whatever, like how Demonology and Don't Master names are, it moves around with them and stuff like that. You know, it's basically called motion track. And you know, like some people do it, like you may see a race on TV where they have kind of graphic following a race car around the track, you know, and like to motion track something that a clip like the one you just watched, it's probably about a good 2 hours worth of work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just
Right.
get that short clip to do that, you know. But and you know when you look, you know, you look at the bigger picture, you know, it's worth it at the end of the day.
Man, did I see Dumpster Doolittle?
Nah, it's absolutely worth it, man. And we've been getting a lot of good feedback, man, on those two videos that we pushed out there. I see I seen EV Smoke comment on some of them, man. Big Wood Network reposted it, man, and
That was
we
big
haven't.
too.
Oh yeah, that was major, man. So we got some more heat coming out today, man. So y'all need to make sure y'all tap into Demonology 638 Instagram page, because we'll be dropping some more snippets, man, to help promote the Scary Fast event. And you can go ahead and get your tickets now at demonology638.com, man. The link is in his bio on his page. It's gonna be lit though.
No doubt, man. I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to it, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man, because it's always a big event when you got Don't Master versus Demonology, man. They do not disappoint, man. They
Yeah.
don't.
What
They
y'all in
don't.
here lying about today?
Everything. Everything. We was talking about shoes and stuff, right? We was like, man, I don't know, man. I think KP be capping, man. I think she just like it don't really be more than one Air Max. She just change the color on the same shoe.
You know I can't do that. But I got some heat that might make you sick.
Oh man, ain't no Mike. I already know you gonna make me sick.
I've been looking for these shoes for so long, and I finally found them. And yeah,
Man, I already know I'm gonna be sick, man. But y'all
I'm like a
KP,
kid at Christmas. These shoes, I don't even want to say the name of them.
don't say the name on, but what I do want you to say is what was that event you was at with all the cars? Like Midwest Fest or something like that?
What you talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I was at Whip Addict Car Show. It was super dope. He had it in a portion of the stadium.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it was super epic.
Man, I seen some of the Monte Carlos on some people that was there. I was like, man, it was just some bad cars out there, for real, for real.
Speaking of Monte Carlos, I started to send y'all a little sneak peek of mine. But what had happened was when they gave me that invoice, I got sick on the stomach and I turned green in the face. So I really couldn't bring myself to send it because I want to sell it.
What? Well,
Mhm.
I'm new to the minor game, so keep me posted because as I get my Monte Carlo from ARC, and we had some delays or whatever. Y'all know how it is. You're dealing with old school cars, so we had some delays, but we still gonna have it here. Hopefully within a month or so. Have it on the street, man, and then when KP want to sell hers, I get to buy hers before hers hit the street, and then that way
You want to buy it now?
Nah, we got to have some offline conversation first.
Hey, look, they found some rust in my inner rocker panel,
Okay.
and I was like, well, how can we just patch that up? He was like, no, we cannot do that. We got to fix it. I was like, oh no, that sounds like more money. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's more money.
Yeah. Yeah. Rust
So
is the number one enemy of old school cars.
I'm basically gonna have a brand new car by the time they finish fixing all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it comes with a price tag.
It comes with a price tag, and fortunately, we didn't have any rust issues. We had a frame issue that they needed a bigger machine to make the adjustment on the front end. But outside of that, we dropped a new motor, new transmission, rear end. They notching the frame now because the 22s are a little wider in the back. So we're making some progress, and they're adding the Holly Sniper fuel injection.
Look at you!
Yeah.
You racing?
I mean, I say yeah, but it ain't gonna be like race ready. But I mean, if you catch me at the right start light. But
It sounds like you racing.
nah, it ain't gonna be that built. But in
I ain't
like
doing all that.
in modern car terms, it'll be like Hellcat fast in modern terms. If that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm not doing all that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing all that.
So you want the show car? You want to just go with the
Show car.
Yeah.
Show car, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm with that too though. Like Car Show Rail when it got that drop top Saab, man, and I seen him and one of his I think he got a new best friend. He done kicked me to the curb. He was riding out with this dude with a drop top BMW. I was like, see, he hanging out with people that's got old school cars. I don't have one, so it's all good.
I seen that though.
Yeah,
I
man.
seen that on his page.
That BMW that he got, man, that joint is so freaking clean when I tell you. And he got a system in it. It's an 8-inch kicker Q class. I promise you it sounds
What? I ain't.
small
Wow.
8.
A small 8. He probably got 6x9s in the joint, right? In the doors or something, maybe.
Nah. He changed out the original, the OEM speakers, but he didn't add any extra speakers in the inside. I think he might be running 2 speakers in the back and maybe 2 tweeters in the front. and the joint dash.
Hey, I'm trying to
They,
catch KP in the Camaro out there at the stoplight. I'm a Camaro guy, KP. I used to have a Camaro. My brother Rail had a Camaro. Man, look,
Well,
I like them
got a
Camaros.
Camaro,
Look.
KP.
listen to me. Let me just tell y'all something about KP and that Camaro.
On that.
My Florida license are like a newborn baby. I had so many points taken off them Georgia license. I was probably about .03 away from getting them taken forever. So
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
let you leave me.
nah, I feel you. No, I got friends of mine in the same boat, and they like truck drivers. They like, man, I can't lose my license. I'm a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? They can't be out here street racing and getting in no jam because they got to have a valid license to drive that truck.
You know, when you get older, when we was younger, we ain't care nothing about them license. What license? Who cares? Now we done got older. It's a little
Man,
bit different.
Oh yeah, it'll mess with money for sure.
man,
Right.
I done rode around with no insurance, suspended license. I done did all that, man.
But that was when you was younger, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It sure won't
Yeah.
yesterday. Let me tell you. Nah, I gotta be legit now. They'll knock your head off. You pull over now, cause I don't want no problem. You pull me over, hey. I was going 10 over. Hey, I'm sorry. Here go my license, registration, everything good. It's already out the window. Here you go. All the lights on. I'm gonna open the visors and cut them lights on. I'm gonna open visor lights on. All lights will be on when you come up to my car.
I
So
tell people,
no,
I ain't never been to jail. I ain't wait till I got 44 to go to jail. If I was gonna go, I was gonna go when I was young.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going now. We're not built for that right now. We ain't built for that.
I'm telling on everybody. I'm telling on my first grade teacher.
Hey man. Hey, Carl Shorrell said he wanted to race. His car right up there. Pulled over at the
Yeah, he
7-Eleven.
right.
He
What?
right up there.
Yeah, they got that page called Car Talk TV.
Yeah, paid in full. Yeah, that's him. He's at the 7-Eleven right up there. No, he at the Wawa. Y'all know about Wawa, don't you? He at the Wawa
yeah,
gas station.
yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Just like
That's why I don't do no crimes now, because I know I'm gonna be the one in there. They gonna be done gave me some McDonald's and a Pepsi on the first 48.
Hey man, let me get that Big Mac. Let me get that large Coke.
Yes, sir. Hey, fellas, I'm about to doggone get ready, man. I got some things going on tonight, man. Some big things happening out here in the social media world tonight, So
Yeah.
just y'all stay tuned, stay plugged in. You know what I mean? So y'all take it easy, man. Have a great rest of the show, and of course, I'll talk with y'all later, man. Y'all take it easy.
Peace,
all right,
man. And for y'all that might not know, that's my little brother, like my actual little brother. You know what I'm saying? I did 20 years in the Navy. He did 20 years in the Navy. He just retired last year. And we do a lot of graphic editing. And the last couple videos that Demonology put out were some of our production. It's kind of like drumming up excitement for the Scary Fast race October 30th. So it's like, Demonology beating up Don't Master in the videos and stuff, man. So when you see those
October
videos,
30th.
yeah, it's in Memphis, Memphis International Raceway. Um, yeah, Demonology versus Don't Master, Scary Fast 2021. It was it was a pretty cool event last year though. We trying to get CEO Larry to come through there and race Demonology too, because Demonology gonna have big wheels on his Dodge Demon for the first time, having a big race with big wheels on it, because he got slicks on them tires too. So
Ooh,
yeah, he got he found some racing slicks for them. I think they're 24s. I think. Yeah, I think they're 24s. Man, it's gonna be a fun race though, man. Just to see that Z06 out there up against Don't Master again, it's gonna be fun. If we can get CEO Larry to come out there, that's really gonna be a good event for sure.
mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I just want to know if I could borrow the Bentley.
Hey, she talking to you, player, with the Bentley.
Right here. This
Come on
guy
up.
right here.
We can make something happen.
Guy right here. This guy right here on this side.
We can make something happen. Clown up, we talk. We'll make it happen. But I seen you out there with you was at that event that was all over the internet, went viral. Don't Master left in the helicopter. That was crazy.
Which
Man,
side
listen.
was you on, KP? Was you at the one he left from, or where he landed at?
I was the one he left from.
Yeah, she was I believe you were the first person I seen to post it.
Probably because
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna post it until he got in Reynolds. But he was live from the helicopter, so they knew he was coming.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
knew it was
like, I
coming.
might as well go ahead and post it.
Did anybody know that he was going to pull a stunt like that? Like, was it or was it just under the wraps? Like, nobody gonna know this. I'm gonna block off the track at a certain time. Full anticipation. People like, yo, what's going on? It ain't no races. And then the helicopter just went. Like, talk about
So
that.
the person having the event knew, and that's my homeboy. So he told me like a week or two before.
Oh
But
man.
I had to hold it. I couldn't tell nobody. And when I heard the helicopter going around in circles, I said, oh, because like anything can happen. So you feel like,
Yeah.
it might not go down.
Right.
But then I heard the helicopter going around. I said, oh, it's really about to happen. So the helicopter went around like twice and then came down at an angle. So it looked like the helicopter was coming down the track, and he left.
Man, stop playing. That
What was
don't
the crowd like?
The crowd was like, because they was on the mic talking about dump master about to take flight, and they was like, what? And then they seen the helicopter, and the crowd was just like in awe, like in shock, like just looking. And I'm like, oh man, this really about to happen. And my next thought was, oh man, this epic. And then my next thought was, oh man, they're gonna hate on him tomorrow.
Ooh, that's what I said. When I saw
Yep.
him do that, I said, oh, he better not lose a race for one. If he loses a race, they're gonna kill him. If he drop in on a helicopter and then lose a race, they gonna destroy him. I said they gonna go after him anyway. Just the fact that he did something legendary. He didn't do that for him. He did that for the fans, man. Wasn't that a lot of excitement to see a helicopter land on the track and one of your favorite racers get out, man? That's epic, man, for the culture and for the fans. How could you not like that?
Facts.
Let me tell you something. My little brother don't know nothing about the big wheel racing or nothing other than what I told him. But I
Hmm.
told him about that, and he sent it on my page. And I said, bro, look at this. I showed him the post, and I showed him the comments. He's like, man, they sure hate that dump master dude. I was like, now somebody that don't even know
Right.
nothing about racing, nothing about big wheel racing, for him to make that observation, I was like, wow.
That tell you everything you need to know, man. And I look at all the different racers as like let's say you got a favorite TV show and you got villains and you got good guys and all that,
Hmm.
and them guys, I say the majority of them, man, they all cool with each other,
Mm.
man. So the
Hmm.
junk talking that we see,
It
man,
was like
they
that
making
joint.
money together, man. They making
Like
Right.
money. They not
W.
mad. Right. They're not mad. They're not laying in their bed at night thinking about each other like that. It's probably one or two, but the majority of them, man, they just trying to make money, feed their family, get home safe every weekend. That's it.
Right.
And I enjoy it. So I got my favorite racers out there, man. So I be rooting for my favorite racers and look, you can't have no thin skin if you come in there and talking about a racer, 'cause they'll come in there and they'll comment. You know what I'm saying? Like the first thing they're gonna say is, you got oil pressure?
Right.
And then you be like, nah, you be like, oh, okay, don't even worry about it then.
That's
They ain't
why I've
even
been so quiet. Because even though I'm not racing, I don't want to be one of them people. Because we all know the people on the internet that they don't have no oil pressure, but they always consistently running their mouth. So I just don't want to be. I slick want to start posting pictures of my car, like the transformation stuff. But I don't
yeah.
want to be one of them not oil pressure people. Like, I don't want to do that. It's so weird.
But it's almost like saying if I'm watching the Dallas Cowboys play the Panthers, I can't root for the Panthers. I can't celebrate for the Panthers that the Panthers are winning, or I can't root for the Cow. No, I don't play for the Cowboys. They ain't never played for the Cowboys. They ain't never played for the so I can't have no comments on professional sports because I ain't never played. No. So the fans, to me, you can have comments. You can root for your favorite racer. You can celebrate. Now I do think there's a level of conversation that you can't enter. But if your favorite racer and my favorite racer racing against each other, I can be like, man, Blue Magic slow, man. Don't Master gonna wear him out. That don't mean Blue Magic gonna get on Instagram and be like, who is you? What kind of car you got, E-Vapors? I'm like, yo, I'm just talking about, man. I'm buying tickets to the event that y'all racing at. I might be betting money too. It ain't
Well, I do
personal, you
think.
know?
Well, I think some of the fans just say treacherous stuff.
Oh
Like
yeah,
some of the
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
that
yeah.
I see them say in these comments, you could have kept that to yourself. And moreover, if you don't F with somebody, right? For
Yeah,
me, I don't even follow them. If I don't like what you stand for, like what you say, like all these things about you, why would I even follow you?
man, that's valid.
That's
That's
some type of sickness. Hey, Serious Performance, that's some type of sickness. Like if you hate this person just that much, but you follow them, what's really going on with you?
Hmm.
man, we got a couple answers to that, man, because some folks just, I think Fabulous and somebody had a song together, just can't let you go. They just can't let you go. They just can't let you go. They can't. They just can't let you go, man. They gotta know what you're doing, and
Hmm.
they cannot. And even if you block them, they got an account named Joe Smith with no
Right.
picture on it, and they gonna follow you from the Joe Smith account. They just can't. They just can't let you go, man. So I say all that to
Somebody said
say,
they want to talk about Scary Fast. They don't want to hear
uh-oh,
what we say.
who said that? Where?
Oh,
God speak.
Oh, Godspeed. Oh, I was looking for the other part where he said, I don't want to hear what y'all said. He said, let's talk. Man, Scary Fast. So Scary Fast, October 30th, Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis International Raceway. It was a blast last year. Here's the kicker this year. Here's the kicker this year. Demonology putting big wheels on, and he says he's coming after all big wheel racers. He's coming after all big wheel racers, man. So if you a big wheel racer, CEO Larry, hey, what's up? The Real Nova is in here. Say, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? What
Hey
up?
there.
What up? So yeah, that Scary Fast is gonna be crazy. So now that's the marquee race, but it's a lot of other. I'm just gonna say YouTubers that that race. And if you gonna be in town or want to pull up, man, I think y'all should pull up, man, and go ahead and get your races lined up. Um, what they say, put up or shut up. 'Cause racers race. That's what racers do. If you're a racer, like I like to race. I'm a part-time racer. Like I like to race a little bit. And as I'm getting into these Teslas more, I'm gonna be out there a little bit more. But the racers, you know the names, the guys and gals that are traveling and racing every weekend. It take money to race, man. And right now, I'm not positioned to invest that type of money to win into a race car. That's just
Right.
me. I don't know what nobody else got going on. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That money is going to other stuff. I would love to be able to do that, KP.
Well, here's the thing. I told y'all my race career was short lived because I bought my first Monte Carlo. It's an '87 SS. It's got a roll bar and everything in it. I still got it. I haven't sold it yet. But when I start getting them invoices about how much this rear end was gonna cost, how much all these things was gonna cost for in order for me to race, I was like, oh no, I'm putting that down. So that's why this other car is gonna be a pretty show car because it already take to be in this car culture.
Hmm.
It already takes so much money to build these cars.
Yeah,
You got to realize we building cars that's 20, 30, 40 years old, 40, 50 years old. So it's hard to find parts. It's hard to find this. It's hard to find that. And then you got to find somebody who can actually work on the cars and do a great job. And that's going to cost a lot of money. Then, if you want good interior, you got to find somebody. Like all these things are going to cost money. Yesterday, I went to the bank and got some money. And when I looked at that money and said, this ain't even my money, I got to get this all to these car people. I
yeah,
was literally sick on the stomach. It's like we glutton for punishment. We are really glutton for punishment when it comes to building these old cars.
yeah. And I like what you said earlier about say, hey, I want to be on the show car side, right? And man, I feel like, man, I want both, man. It's like I want to be able to race in a certain class. That's what I like about the NDRA. They got the different classes you can race in. So I would love to have my Monte Carlo built to be able to perform well in the NDRA
Hmm.
and have some fun doing that. And then there's a point system, and you're gonna have guaranteed races. It ain't really a whole bunch of conversation. You there, you show up, you gonna get a race, and you right in it for the money every weekend.
Right.
I like that. And of course, you got other guys that want to race and they lock out, on some of these online shows and stuff like that. That's cool. I just like organizations and associations to where it's like I'm racing in the event. If it's 4 cars, guess what? All 4 of us are racing. Here's the prize that we can win. We going in for 10K. It's 4 of us, and somebody's gonna win 10K by the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, and the NDRA is the only one that I've seen do it that way. Now I know folk don't like the NDRA. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm just saying, create an association that guarantees races, guarantees the purse, and man, I'll sign up for your association and race in yours.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not so I'm not. I didn't familiarize myself with the NDRA or the NRRA because I know I'm not gonna race. So I really don't get into the politics or what comes with it. But I know, I know that there are similarities, but there are differences in the two.
Yeah.
And in reference to what Serious Performance said, you're absolutely right. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to spend that much money. I think what a lot of people miss is, especially shops, right? He work on cars. So he already got the cheat code. He already, a portion of that for him is not money that's going to have to be spent. All he have to do is spend money on parts. Somebody like me, I don't work on cars. So I got to pay somebody to do literally everything. Now, there's little stuff I can do myself, but if you're a shop that you paint cars or you fix on motors or you do interior, you already cutting out a major portion of the budget because you can do it yourself. Somebody like me and E-Vapors, we can't.
Hey, I'm at the mercy of the shop. And what I will say, me spending so much time learning the game from the outside, not saying a word, I've met some really genuine people in the game that are connected like yourself. And hey, look, our boy Pat, man, Pat is a good dude. Pat is a good dude, right? So it's like when you know people like Pat, and he know the shops that's raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
He know the scammers,
Mm-hmm.
and he know the folk that can get stuff done. So that's all I need sometimes. Recommend to me the shops in my area that you know can get it done. That's that's cutting half of the battle out for a person like myself that does not work on cars. I'm not a fabricator. I'm not a mechanic. I don't do body work. I don't do any of those things. You know what I'm saying? I want to drive that thing. I want to look good in it, and I want to win some races. I know how to change tires. I know how to change oil. I know how to do all that stuff, but I don't know how to put no car together. So I just need somebody to say, here's a trustworthy shop that's not going to have your mess sitting out back, and when you order a part, put it on somebody else's car. Y'all hear what I'm saying, KP? You order a part and end up on somebody else's car.
Yes. That's why I chose the shops that I chose. Now everybody will say, "Oh, you chose high dollar shops." You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't have the money some people have. I do what I do. I do what I can. But I chose shops that I trusted, people that I actually deal with, because I know they're going to do it right. Like the cars getting the paint and body work done at College Park Customs. When we found that rust, I was like, Todd, well, how can we just bandage that? Can we just bandage the rust? He was like, no, I cannot send your car out and then it start bubbling up from having rust, and everybody's like, man, he did you dead wrong.
Yeah.
So that's that's my name on the line as well, because people gonna look at your car. They invested. They've been waiting for the car to come.
Nah, those are facts, man. And I like when people respect their own name first and say, hey, I could do this and maybe it'll never be discovered and it'll cost me less. But when they respect their own name and then respect you as a person, it's like, no, I can't send you out here half done or with a Bondo car or with duct tape over the hose, you know what I'm saying? Then that duct tape come loose in 3 months. No, I can't do you like that. It's gonna cost you this, but I can't do you like that. I respect that. And I would pay more to get it done right the first time versus, I'm going 135 miles per hour and then something come loose. You know what I'm saying?
He's absolutely right. The ones who produce the parts, they sell them to merchants, and they be kind of cheap because I'm in the parts business. But then when the merchants sell them, they hike the price up so much, especially depending on what it is. Dunk parts are stupid.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about donks.
Yeah,
I
just like the
remember,
go hand in hand.
Hmm.
man, you better find somebody grandmama that ain't opened her garage up in 20 years. You better, that's what you better do.
Hmm.
You better
I,
find somebody granddaddy that's got a barn that ain't opened that thing up and it's in there. But if you
Right.
buy one now that's clean, 35, 40 with no wheels on it, 35, 40 for that vert. It's about 35, 40. You know, two door, obviously, we talking about the vert. 35, 40.
At
But
least. And no
at
paint,
least.
no nothing.
No. I'm saying that, yeah, 35, 40 stock engine, everything of OG.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Everything OG. And somebody, I know some people say, man, I ain't paying no 35 for no uh base. I mean, no OG. Don't. Then guess what? You gonna have to find it the way that I said in somebody's yard.
Yeah.
That's the going rate right now. At least online, man. You gonna have to call your homeboy that love you, that ain't gonna tax you to find one less than that.
Right.
man, I think bottom line in this car game, you're gonna spend money. Just get it in your head. Like
Right.
if you want to get into the car game and you want a nice product, you're gonna spend money. Now it's gonna be up to you, like if you want to invest that money to get your car to the way you want it. How
Right.
quick, how do you want to be out by the summer? You want to be out in 6 months? Do you want a 2 year build? You're gonna spend
Even the
either way. So just get it in your head that you're going to spend money. How quick is up to you.
even the G bodies. You remember? I don't know if y'all are. I don't know if Rail might not be because I think they like into different cars up his way. But you in Carolina, so y'all probably into G bodies too. They used to be a lot cheaper. Now G bodies going for so much.
I started my search, I'll say over a year now.
Hmm.
And I'm talking about LS swapped and everything, nice on wheels was 25 over a year ago. Man, you got a LS swap joint right now on some 20 24s or something, man. That's probably 30, 35.
Hmm.
Man, you know, and if
Hmm.
you got music, yeah, you probably at like 40. I'm like,
Hmm.
man, for the G body, not for the don't, not for the vert, but for the G body, man. So I seen Pat. When I say Pat, I'm talking about don't ride or die. You know, so the don't ride or die account posted the other day, like, look, if you want a car, you need to go ahead and buy it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
The
no cheaper.
they're not getting cheaper.
They're going to become even more classic. Like 10 years from now, them joints, they're going to be crazy classic. Like how people got the Bel Airs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You
go
also
ahead
get it.
and get it. Go ahead and get it now. Pay your 35, pay your 40, or find that barn or find that garage that grandmama ain't opened up. But the prices ain't going. I ain't seen Pat post no bargain. Hey man, this guy is desperate, and he's selling 26s, nice paint for 25. I ain't seen that nowhere.
Oh,
That's nice. That's go ahead, Real.
my boy that I met up with, what, a week or two ago, he just bought now. It's a donk, but it's a 4-door. But he spent under 10 for it.
Well, the four
Yeah, because it's
doors
a 4-door.
is
He did get a
because it's a
4.
four door. No, because yeah, KP, yeah, you're right, KP, because it's a four door. But man, Pat posted a four-door joint the other day. They put that thing together. You know,
What's the market for the 4-doors like
oh,
on an average?
it's why you can get that dirt cheap. Photo. It's not desirable. Now, it just needs to be in the right music video, and then everything that I'm saying, it'll be over with.
Yeah.
Right.
If the right rapper, Gucci Man, Jeezy, if they start Rose, I'm sorry, if Rick Ross start pushing photo donks,
Yeah. We in the 4-doors now.
Hmm.
it's gonna be a culture shift, man. Cause that's what happens, man. When our black celebrities that we love, when they start doing something, we do the same thing. But right now, the photo market is wide open, man.
That's why I struggle with selling mine. I'm like, I thought about it. Like when they started tallying up everything it was gonna cost me, I was like, oh man, I'm about to just sell this car. I don't want to do this. But a friend of mine made a good point. She was like, KP, you always doing everything for everybody else. You do so much for other people. You've been wanting to put this car together. If you got the money, you should go ahead and put this car together. She was like, you bless so many people. You gonna be blessed. I said, well, them blessings need to hurry up and come because the way
Yeah,
this bank account set up.
yeah. But one,
Also, I think it is KP, and it's just us as being older, but also being business owner and also being responsible. Like, we're not putting all our money into cars right now.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we trying to invest that money, and as you said, Vapors, put that money into stuff that's going to grow.
yeah,
Right.
Then back and put the money in the cars.
And that money not gonna grow in this car. Now, I tell you what you can do. Like I say, once I'm done putting the car together, if somebody want to buy it, hey man, listen, it's for sale. But I can't sell you the car knowing let's just throw a number out there. Let's say it was a dump. I can't sell you this car knowing I done put 50,000 in it. I can't give you this car for a couple dollars. I can't do it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
nah,
Let y'all mess around and get a good old going to prison special. Y'all know what I mean?
yeah, oh
Somebody
yeah.
who's going to prison and they need that money. That's the only way you gonna get. And I ain't going to prison, so you ain't
KP,
getting my car for cheap.
KP. See, we must be on the same wave because I told Pat, I said, I wish no harm on anybody,
Right.
but I said, man, when it's time for me to buy my vert, I'm gonna meet somebody that's gonna like, man, I got a court case and I got 8 kids with child support, and man, I need 20,000 tonight.
Right. And here come vape.
And here come back.
Saving the day.
I'm gonna make it rain, drop that 20,000. I'm gonna pull up out there with a candy painted vert on 26s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Squat it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pull up out of there, you know?
Right.
I don't wish no harm on nobody. I'm just saying, when my time comes, you already got the kids and you already got cases. Just when you need that 20K and you got that vert sitting out there, I got you, dog. I got you, dog. I do. I got you, dog. I got your 20K.
It's always gonna be some going to prison specials. Trust me.
It's about like police auction. Police auctions is the same way. People come up on police auctions every day. You don't wish no harm on nobody. But man, if the police auction happened, so you're just not gonna buy a car, man.
Fact.
I'm gonna be out there. Hey, that was your cousin car. It was. You right. It was his car.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I got me a vert for 20K.
Tell cuz I say thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Tell cuz I say thank you.
I'm gonna send cuz pictures while he locked up. I'm gonna send him some pictures, man. I'm gonna be posted up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz, we kept it in the family, dog. We kept it in the family. We didn't let them boys cross town get the car. It's in the family.
Right.
Hey, I'm sorry, man, but these prices are going up real. They're not going down. KP, they're not going down. Car parts are not going down. Everything going up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how to make the molds and make some parts. That's what I'm on now.
Whoa, if you could do that with some of these hinges and stuff for like these donks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the part. Yeah, I'm on to try to. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, hey, I done said it now. I'm on to try to find somebody to make the molds for me to make the parts. You know, and if I got to invest a couple dollars to make the mold, to make the parts, and then I can sell them, hey, I'm with it.
Yeah, no, that's a move right there, man. That's just like people that make their own wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, they got to connect to make their own wheels. They cutting out the middleman. They cutting out everybody, and they can get the full profit. And if you're able to get that cast and produce commonly purchased parts like some of these hinges and whatnot, man, that's a lick right there, KP. That's a
Making the
lick.
wheels ain't the part; it's the machines. You know how much one of the machines costs?
Nah, I don't even know. To be
Yeah,
honest,
you don't want to know.
I don't even want to know. That's probably why. I guess if it was cheap, everybody be making their own wheels. They would have a machine.
Right.
Yeah, man. But think about it. Yeah, if you could make the part or eat just one popular part, let's say some hinge for the hood, for the donks, and you could make that, man. Who knows how much money that could be?
Well, I'm working on it for G bodies, not necessarily dunks, because I'm a G body girl, but I'm working on getting somebody to make the molds for certain parts for the G bodies, and then I can sell them.
Yeah, man. That's why I rock with you, KP, man. You a G body queen, and I'm in the G body world because I do have a G body that's in the shop right now being worked on. So I'm a G body owner, as Mr. G body would say. The real Mr. G body. That is, I'm about that G body life, man. Hey, matter of fact, they just have an event car show rail up your way?
They did. I seen it. I actually seen it today. I seen it today. I was like, oh man, they had an event. I think I sent it to you. I was like, wow, that's dope.
Now, KP,
And it was at the race.
I would love to have seen all those G bodies in one location at the same time.
Y'all going to SEMA?
Nah. Let me say this in air quotes. I might be going to Vegas a few days before SEMA for a different event. So it's in air quotes right now. But man,
Okay.
I would love to go to SEMA, but I didn't properly plan to be able to go this year. You know, you need to buy your stuff, you know, months out, man, hotel and everything to go along with it. Ain't Blue Magic gonna be in SEMA with his dog?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see his car there, man. And I got some other friends that's got some cars. I think Royal Family King, you know, Royal Family King. I think he gonna have something at SEMA.
Mm-hmm.
It was some other folk that's kind of in our circle, man, that I believe gonna have some cars at SEMA. Like that's not something to play with. If you have a car in SEMA, that's
Oh,
major. Like, and
that's the big.
especially if you inside, like, you know, they got like inside, they got outside. If you're inside the main building at SEMA, hey man, that's big time legit right there.
Listen, I love having rich friends. Rail, you drinking water out of a wine glass?
Yo, why everybody keep saying that? Like
I just ask a question. You not gonna answer my question?
the answer is yes. It's the
KP,
same.
I love rich friends. I just
With,
love rich friends.
KP, you shouldn't have asked him that because somebody got on him about that recently. They was like, "Dang, boy, you can't do nothing but money, boy. He over here drinking water out the wine glass, man. I ain't mad."
listen, it's the same once you ask for water. It's the same thing. I just do it at home as well.
Well, KP, let me say this, KP. You said you wanted to borrow his Bentley earlier in the conversation. The Bentley is not a car you want to borrow. If you borrow it, you need to also borrow a driver. Because I rode with him. I didn't sit in the front. He gave me the full experience. I got to sit in the back of the Bentley. And it's just a smooth riding car, man. I'm used to driving all the time, so it's already weird to be driven somewhere already. But man, the Bentley is just a smooth riding car, man. So KP, when you get his Bentley, don't drive it. Sit in the back.
Just a fact.
Listen, I just had said I love having rich friends, right?
Yeah.
And then when you start saying stuff about the Bentley, I was like, oh God, I'm glad I'm sitting down. They finna give me a Bentley.
Hey, KP, it's funny you said that, KP. I was at church today, KP, and we wrote these notes down on like things you believe in for, whatever. And I've always made this confession. I said I don't want to have any lack around me. Like I'm talking about friends, family. Like if they need something or want something, like I can just pull up on them and do it. And it's funny you said that. It's right in line with like what I believe. It'll be like, yo, hey, car show. Let's do a YouTube video with KP, and we're gonna do some reviews of the Bentley, and it's gonna be her car. Bang.
What?
That kind of stuff right there, man.
What?
I believe it. I believe it.
I like
It's
that.
gonna happen.
Hey, what's
I mean-
funny is I'm sitting on here asking for a Bentley, knowing I don't want no Bentley.
Hey, once you get it, you can chop it
I
up.
just want Bentley money.
Hey, KP, when you get the
Oh, that's
Bentley,
gonna
you can chop it up, sell it, rent it out on Turo. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
Right.
It's
don't
yours.
put it on Toro.
Nah, don't put it on Turo. No, don't put it on Turo.
Why not Turo?
Not a Bentley.
Nah, man. I was just watching this YouTube channel. I don't know if I should shout it out or not, but you know, they got their own rental car company out in Vegas. And you know, he talked about the you know, the people who cut corners that either rent out their cars personally, like, you know, maybe they got a Bentley or they got a Lamborghini and they rent it out personally without the proper insurance, business entities, you know, all the above, man. It's not worth the liability. It's not liability and the headaches. You know, let's say if somebody rented the Bentley and you seen one in Memphis, right?
Right.
One in Memphis, E-Vapes, it was like $500 a day or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, you mess up one tire on that joint, you're gonna spend that. You're gonna spend the money that you rented out for, because that Toro gonna take 30%. So out of that 500, you might make what, 300? 350 or something like that.
Yeah, it won't be worth it at the end of the day.
Come on, man. Just one tire. Just one tire.
So one Bentley tire costs $500.
No, I'm saying it. No, I ain't gonna say that. But
Nah.
you can spend upwards of like 300 just for a tire.
Man, the car game is already expensive, but like you start getting into those dealerships, and then let's not talk about taking the Bentley to the dealership and it needs whatever work done. I mean, they already gonna charge you out the wazoo.
They're gonna tax.
They're gonna tax you already, man, just for looking at it.
The oil change at a dealership, I pay about $700 for an oil change. At the dealership, you're gonna spend at least double.
Hey, but guess what? These are problems that, again, as we continue to grow, and we have friends like Carl Rail with the bread, you know, we'll be in a position to easily take care of these things, man.
Hey, look. I live on the golf course. On hole number 4, Mr. Oh yeah, I had the Camaro. I got rid of the Camaro. I bought the i8 when everybody wanted the i8s. I had one. Oh, and I got the Lexus 2020 paid for. You know, I spent about 80 grand on that. Come on, man.
Hey,
I'm definitely gonna make a post about y'all later.
I got the Tesla 2020 as well. I might get rid of that and get get either a Porsche or a C8, or I might add to it. Come on, man. Come on, baby.
You forgot one thing.
What I forget? Oh, and I got the Monte Carlo on the way.
That ain't what you forgot.
What I forget?
I don't work, man.
Oh, and I don't look. That's the ultimate. I have all these things, and I don't work.
Man. God is good, man. God is good, man. And man, what if all of us grew up I don't shift in the conversation a little bit. I'm able to take care of my daughter along with my wife. So I'm at home every day with my 2-year-old daughter. So I get to raise my 2-year-old. I get to protect my 2-year-old daughter every day and mold her every day of her life. What if we all grew up in 2-parent homes and the funds were there to feed you, clothe you, and put you in a decent school? And that's the life that I'm living right now, man. Is just being able to mold, mentor, and shape my daughter every day. And I take my 7-year-old to school, pick her up. But every day I'm at home with my 2-year-old, you know what I mean? Like, and I walked away from a $100,000 job, so it's less money coming in per se. But it's like, dang, the house still here. We still buying. This was the first when I bought the Tesla. I had never bought a car without a job. Got approved.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me God ain't good. I did not have a job on my application. There was no job listed on my credit application for the Tesla. The Tesla was $66,000, and I did not have a cosigner. In case some idiot is in here, you probably had a cosigner. If I did, I would say, yeah, so and so sign for it, whatever. But man, I'm like, man, that's a blessing to get a new car without a job. Now I have income coming in, so let's full transparency, full disclosure. I have retirement income coming in, and you know I do consulting, but it's not the same money that I was making, you know, on the job. And on the application, I only had my retirement income listed.
Meanwhile, the other day I was saying, "Oh Lord, I need to go back to work."
I mean, I felt like I worked for that period of time to get to where I'm at faster, because I was able to work, make that money. I had, you know, super fantabulous insurance and different things with them, you know, and they did like 401k match and stuff like that. So that period of time, I was able to get to where I'm at faster than if I would have not worked when I retired from the military in 2012. So from 2012 all the way to 2019, you know, I worked. But man, I had to make that decision when all of the COVID stuff hit. Like, man, we're not gonna put our daughter back in school. Well, dang, somebody gonna have to do something. And I felt like God was telling me, pushing me to walk away from my job. And of course, family and friends, some of my family was like, man, you can't leave that job, man. You know, you big bank, yeah, you suit and tie, you killing it over there. I'm like, well, dang, my wife killing it too. and she owned her own business. You know, she's a licensed clinical social worker, and through the pandemic, she was able to counsel people via like secure network on the computer. So she making bank from home in the office on the computer, and now she only works 3 days a week. So she does 3 days a week, and I'm at home Monday through Friday. So she don't work Mondays and Fridays. So Mondays and Fridays, I have flexibility to leave the house without my daughter. You know what I'm saying? If I need to. So it's working for us. And I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna get me a red hat like Trump had. It's gonna say, making stay-at-home dads great again.
Well, you know, till somebody get close enough to read that hat, but you gonna have a problem.
I know. I might. Maybe I give me a blue hat then.
Don't make it red. Don't make
Okay.
it red.
Hey,
It's gonna be a
give me
problem.
a yellow hat. I'm gonna give me a
Yellow,
yellow hat.
mustard.
Hat with red letters, and it say making stay-at-home dads great again. Because there is a stigma. You think you see a dad, or you say, oh, Eric don't work. Man, you don't. You know, this is for one. Whatever me and my wife decide is between me and her. We've been married 16 years, so let me go ahead and get somebody straight that's out here making decisions over here. Now, if you want to pay a mortgage, you can make a decision over here. I'll even wear whatever color shirt you say. If you pay my mortgage, you want me to wear a blue shirt tomorrow with a yellow stripe down the middle?
Right.
But until then, we make decisions over here that's best for our family. And I think it's honorable, man, for a man or a woman to say, I'm going to sacrifice money to wake my daughter up in the morning, tell her I love her, look her in the eyes, get her dressed, and say, up, don't do that, and know that she's safe. And we're not gonna get no call talking about, hey man, somebody shook your daughter at the school, at the daycare. You know, she can't, you know, talk and respond and tell on somebody at an early age. But we've had our oldest daughter in daycare during that time, but we're just blessed to be at this point for me to be able to be at home as a nurturing father. And I think we need to see more visuals of stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home moms. There are, man, what better job could you have? Nothing wrong with jobs, but raising your child full time, I think it's a blessing.
Right. Well, we talked about this. I talk about this type of stuff on my Sunday talks, which have nothing to do with cars or racing or anything. But I was talking to my brother about what should be the Sunday topic today, and we kind of touched on this, and we were saying like first of all, it costs more these days to do anything. So a lot of times it's going to take two incomes. Now, a lot of people are going to be blessed enough to have started early, like you did. You were able to retire or had the wherewithal to start a business and struggle through those formative years. And now we're older. We're in our 40s, our 30s, late 30s, early 40s, early 50s. And now we got cash. But some people are still struggling. So it still takes two incomes. And that, you know, it's rough when you want to be able to keep your kids at home, but you cannot afford to. You know, so it's a lot of people that's stuck in that position.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, so I don't take anything for granted, like period. But my wife watching the show. She just came in here and said out, and we had our children older too. So I was 40 when my daughter Madison was born. I'm 48 years old now. So, you know, I have a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old, but I was 40 years old, and we went through a period. I feel like it was a period of infertility. We were trying to have kids for like 6 years, and we had surgeries and all different things and procedures and, you know, all that stuff you can do to have a baby. None of that stuff worked, but obviously it did it. I mean, none of that stuff worked, but God blessed us with a child. And it was like, man, when we look back, it was like, dang, you remember you went back to school and got your master's degree?
Mm-hmm.
And when she went back to school, the last 2 years, they had like this thing to where you gotta do it full time and you can't work. So we was able to live off of my military income for that year or 2 years. And if we would have had a child, maybe she doesn't go back to school. Maybe she can't be up at 3 a.m. doing papers and all that stuff.
Yep. Your lifestyle today would be completely different.
Completely
right, and
different.
This is called being on the same page. You know what I mean? It's a lot of relationships that's not even on the same page. she would have been like, baby, I need to go be full time in school for 2 years. If you'd have been like, wait, wait, no.
What?
That's right.
I'm about to buy a car. What are you talking about? What are you saying? I won't be able to get my car if you go back to school.
Right. And you weren't selfish with it. You feel me? So I'm gonna get ready to get off of here because I got my show at 7. It's the Sunday topic. So
Okay,
let me tell y'all what the Sunday topic is today. The Sunday topic is what are girlfriend boyfriend duties versus husband wife duties. Do those exist?
Can I give a quick answer, or should I wait until 7?
I don't know if y'all gonna be on here at 7, but if y'all are gonna still be on here at 7, you can say it now. If not, I would prefer for you to come on to the Sunday topic.
I'll come on to Sunday topic. We won't be on it at 7. We about to wrap it up here.
Okay.
In probably about 10 minutes, we're gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, I'll save it because I sure got an answer.
I know Real got a good answer. Cause look at him. He looked like he want to say something.
He wants to.
Got a basic answer, man.
No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
got the very
You got
basic
a
answer.
you got an answer. I know that look in your face. You
I
biting your
promise.
lip. You like, boy.
I promise you.
Well, I'll see y'all at 7. How about that?
I'm gonna give a
But
basic
see,
answer.
hey, make sure y'all check out KP, man. Y'all see her. She's obviously in the group, man. Y'all follow her on Instagram. And 7 p.m., man. You're gonna hear a controversial answer from Kasha Real at
That's for
7
real.
o'clock.
One thing I want to tell y'all before I get out of here is I'm glad to see y'all going live again, and I'm extremely proud of you guys for everything that you have done, everything that you will do. I'm just blessed to be able to be in y'all tribe, and I love y'all so much.
Hey, we love you too, man. I appreciate it. I
Love you.
love hearing the encouragement, man. It feels good just to hear people just say, we love you, thank you, I'm proud of you, man. That does a lot for a brother to hear somebody say, especially when our sister said, man. It's like, man, I'm about to go run through a wall right now. So I appreciate that, and we love what you're doing.
Yeah, and then Real, my rich friend that drink out of the right over here, y'all, the one that drinks water out of wine glasses.
That one.
Don't forget about me. Like, don't forget about me. You know you got all that bread.
I got
Heck
you.
yeah. Heck yeah.
All right, see
Big.
y'all later.
All right,
Huh?
peace out. Peace.
Okay.
Peace. Hey, y'all, man, Big Wood Network bought a badge up in here, man. So we got to salute Big Wood Network, man. I got my Big Wood Network subscription. You know what I'm saying? Columbia. Y'all gotta get y'all Big Wheel Network subscription, man. Especially if y'all enjoy big wheel racing and you can't make it out to the track, guess what? They already there. You know what I mean? So Big Wheel Network, man. I appreciate y'all dropping the badge and coming in here. I love what they're doing over there. Hey, Big Wheel Network, man. Hey, we got more promotion coming out for the October 30th Scary Fast event, Don't Master versus Demonology, man. So we got a couple more funny little skits coming out, man, and it's all in fun. Definitely all in fun. Oh man, Ronald, was it Ronald T1234 just bought the badge, man. Hey, I definitely appreciate that, man. Y'all all right with me, man. Appreciate the badges. Real talk, man. Badges always encourage us content creators, man, to keep creating content out here, man. Real Jay Weezy, what's going on, man? Oh Lord, Jay's mom done bought a badge. Now that's family. When the family buy badges, hey, when the family buy badges, that throw you for a loop right there now. Appreciate that, man. And hey, man, and yeah, we love doing the Instagram lives. You know, we normally do the show on YouTube live. You know what I'm saying, and we enjoy that too. But it's just something more personal
Yeah.
when we're on Instagram. It kind of feels like we're in a conversation, and then we can pull somebody in the conversation right quick. Then they can drop off. You know what I'm saying, when they done talking or whatever. Kind of like we had KP on here, and it wasn't announced that KP was going to be on here. She took the time to come on here. My little brother, the Really Rails, was on here earlier. You know what I mean? So, and we got a lot of good people that I've been seeing in the comments, man. Just hanging out with your boy E Vapors, Car Show Rail on some Car Talk TV network on a Sunday, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, I'm just I'm just multitasking over here, man. So when you see me looking down, I'm looking at my other phone because for some reason the phone I'm live with is still frozen.
Yeah. I remember you said that. That's wild, man. But you know, when we come together, man, we be on some, you know, King Kong Godzilla, man. We trying to tear it up, man. When we link up, when it's E Vapors and Carsha Rail, man, y'all already know what it is, man. We always gonna have a good time, man. And it's
Yeah.
always gonna be in a positive light too. So if anybody that watch social media, y'all already know, man, it's a lot of negativity out here, a lot of hate going on. I guarantee you can't pull up a tape. Look, I say tape, that's old school. You can't pull up a video or audio soundbite the way your man E Vapors or Carsha Rail is hating on anybody, man. We on some straight positive, man. For real. Hey, let's get Big Wheel Network in here, man. These my people right here, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Unless they call and say, man, your payment didn't go through for your subscription, man. We gotta lock you out. Big Wheel Network, what's up, baby?
What's up? What's up? What y'all doing, man?
Hey, man, look, we in here doing our Car Talk TV. Normally we do it on YouTube live, but we like to do it on Instagram live sometime, man. I got a question for you, Big Wheel Network.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, did you like the little videos that me and my brother made the videos for Demonology?
Oh yeah,
IG?
oh yeah. I like it. I like
You
it.
like
You
it?
know, hey, and I reposted. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
hey,
like that kind of stuff.
I said, my brother was like, man, Big Wheel Network reposted it. I said, man, Big Wheel Network gonna get us in trouble. I said, man, I ain't know Big Wheel Network reposted it. I said, they gonna get us in trouble because now G-Dog gonna get mad and Rike gonna get mad and Don't Master gonna be like, oh,
Rike gonna make some memes. You know, he gonna make some memes.
Oh boy.
So
yeah.
hey, Big Will, you done got something started, baby. I said, I don't know if he should have done that or not. I don't know if he should have reposted that.
Yeah, man. I just want to get on here, man. I appreciate what y'all be doing, man. Good conversation, man. Healthy conversation. We need that every now and then, you know what I'm saying? In the car world, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know, we got our first event going on October 16th in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can slide through there.
Well, look, let me go ahead and tell you like this right
and
here,
the
brother.
Tesla can get in the $5,000 shootout. It is a daily driver.
It's a daily driver.
And it's free.
Hold up. I'm in it then. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
And I live here. I mean, I think I live.
Yeah, I know
right.
you live here. Yeah.
I live right here. So I told my wife, I had some other stuff going on the 16th, but when I saw the flyer, I immediately looked at my wife. I said, baby, the boys is coming to town.
Oh yeah.
I said I can't miss it when they come to my town. They already in South Carolina, so I can get the SC. But when you come to my town, I got to be there, man. And you know what I'm saying? And look, we gave Don't Master some Zap sauce. You know, we're gonna give somebody else some Zap sauce. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey man, this supposed to be a fun event. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping, you know, all the people who got the, you know, budget bills, who just got some cars that just want to get out there and race. Hopefully they all show up, man, and you know, just race. You know what I'm saying? We just want to see some people race. You know what I'm saying? Nothing big gambling or none of that stuff, man. We just want to do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? 24s and up for $10,000. You know what I'm saying? And 5,000 for daily drivers. No slicks. So all the cars can't have slicks on them.
All right, so I tell you what, man, I don't drink, right? But I want somebody to give me a Crown Royal bag so I can put that 5K in the Crown Royal bag and tie the drawstring up and walk out of there with the money.
I can get that. I can get one of those for you. That ain't a problem.
I want that 5K in the Crown Royal bag. And again, I don't drink. I've never had alcohol. Let me public service announcement. Never had alcohol in my entire life, man. Hey, look, I'm the dude when we get pulled over, I'm driving. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to jail tonight, officer. I'm sober. You dig what I'm saying?
True,
yeah,
true,
man.
True.
But bro, man, I'm gonna be there on the 16th, bro. Real talk, man. I got to see you. I got to see CC, man. I got to see the whole squad, man. I got to see Big Wheel Network in the building. Real talk.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Right now, I'm dropping my daughter off, and we're going to this Coalition DJs Awards ceremony. We also going to post that on the network tonight. So you know what I'm saying. And we also, it's gonna be free. It's gonna be free for everybody, just for everybody that knows any independent artist that's doing music or anything. You know, y'all want to get your music out there. You know, we're gonna be in the faces of a lot of DJs in the Carolinas, and you know what I'm saying. It's just you know, we got a lot of things coming up. You know what I'm saying, trying to get prepared for 2022. You know how that is, man.
Oh, I already know how it is, man. I'm excited, man. But yeah, October 16th, y'all, Fayetteville, man. Get there. Hobo your way there. Get you a ride there. Ask your girl to borrow her car. You already borrow her car when she at work anyway. Get your girl car and show up at Fayetteville and lose the 5K to me. I'm gonna be in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I already got a car out there that's ready. He got some 22s. He done sent me a picture. He ready to get that money. So I don't know, man. It might not be easy. You know what I'm saying? It might not be too easy now.
Let me tell you what I worry about. And then you got me talking junk on online and a lot
Hey,
of
man.
that.
Hey, this the culture, man. Go ahead, talk.
Hey, let me tell you what I worry about. I worry about what my wife say.
Okay.
Cause she the only person that can make me leave that car in the garage. So
Okay.
I don't think she gonna be in the race. So I think she gonna let me go get that 5K and come back home with it.
Okay.
So
Now,
whoever your
I just
friend
want
is,
you to know now, it was a red Tesla at Fast and Flashy. And she was pretty now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I let him know, you know, we having something in North Carolina. I think he had a North Carolina tag on. So, you know, I just, you know, I don't want you to be surprised, you know, when you pull up, you know. And I just want you to know these Mopar people, they're stepping their game up a little bit too, you know what I'm saying? I just
I
want
see
you to be
big.
prepared now.
I see you on your Don King instigator swag right now. So I'm gonna let
Hey,
you.
I just letting you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
That's why I like you. You always let me know what's going on, so I ain't shocked when I show up. I already know what's
Okay.
going on.
You know what's going on.
I'll be ready.
Because everybody want to be on TV. Everybody want to shine. Everybody want to shine.
Hey, this all I know. Out the back door, baby. Out the back door. I'm going around. I'm going around you.
At least you can say Boost Doctor ain't in it, so you feel safe.
Hey,
you
Boost Doctor, I do feel safe because he's not there. Boost Doctor is my Bull City. I'm from Durham, North Carolina, from the Bull City. So that's my Bull City brother. So I prefer not to mess with him. I leave him to Don't Master and all the other guys that do all that stuff, man. I'm gonna leave Boost Doctor alone, and it's probably wise to do that.
It's wise to do that. All right, man. But yeah, I
All right.
appreciate y'all, man. I'm out, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, y'all, that's Big Wheel Network, man. Make sure y'all get y'all Big Wheel Network subscription, man. I've had mine pretty much since the Big Wheel Network inception, and I'm not able to travel a whole lot to go to race events. So, man, I'm able to log in and watch the different live events on Big Wheel Network. And CC has some dope music videos on there. And there's like, I want to say like a mini documentary. I think that's a good way to classify it. It's a really dope mini documentary on there too that I think you guys should check out, man. What Mr. G about to say, I pinned it and didn't even read it. We just had one run 9-4 at the track today, straight from the showroom floor. Oh yeah. That's normal. That's that Plaid. Yeah, that Plaid. That's a 9-2 car. 9-2, 9, depending on the conditions, 9-2. Yeah, that's a fast car, man. Out the box. You ain't turned no wrench.
You ain't changed no tire.
You ain't changed no tires. You ain't did nothing. You just came out the showroom, got in the beams, go. That's it. Oh, hold on. I got some other badges, man. They hate me, Chris, man, with the badges, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Real talk, man. That's another Carolina boy right there, man. He down in Charlotte. I'm down here in the Fayetteville area, man. He down there in the 704 Charlotte with my little brother, the Relly Rails, is down there in Charlotte, man. So appreciate everybody that's let me make sure I drop the names of the badges. They hate me 704, Jay's mom, Ronald T, Big Wood Network, Mopar Life 78, KP Rise and Vibes, EV Smoke, man. They all purchase badges. And y'all know them badges, man, help motivate us content creators, man. So I appreciate it. Real talk.
Yeah, big time, big time. Hey, the real Mr. G Body. Was the event today or was it yesterday? I thought the event was yesterday, or was it two separate events? at the racetrack. Is he talking about the G-Body event, or is he talking about another event that the Tesla was at?
Oh, it sounded like he was today. Was he talking about today? No, maybe it was at the G-Body event he was talking about. If he's still in, oh, he just bought a badge. He's still in here. Hey, appreciate that. The real Mr. G-Body, man, with the badge, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. It's all love. And, man, when y'all buy these badges on here, when y'all buy the super chats on YouTube, man, it encourages some of your favorite content creators, man, to keep going, keep doing that thing, man. So we appreciate it all, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, the real Mr. G-Body. If you got a second, tap in before we close out.
Oh, it was today. You see the comment he just made? He said the G-Body event was yesterday, but they had a test, a private test today. So that's where he saw the Tesla. And man,
Yeah.
look, for $135,000, you don't have to do any tinkering. You got a 9-second car, 9.2, 9.3 car. I mean, come on, man. But you can spend $100,000 putting your race car together, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can spend $100,000 putting your race car together. So for a brand new 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid, you can be rolling 9 seconds, and you still can take your kids to school with the baby seat in the back.
Yep.
It's a family car that go that fast. Oh, the legendary, the
G-Body.
real Mr.
What's going on?
G-Body is in here, man. Hey, look,
What's
not
going
the
on?
fake, the real Mr. G-Body. Hey, man, I like that post you made today, man, about your. Uh-oh. Oh, can you hear me?
Am I clear?
Yeah, we
I
can
think
hear
y'all
you. Can you
clear.
hear him,
Can y'all hear
Carsha?
me?
Yeah. Carsha, you
Yeah,
hear him?
yeah,
Yeah, I can.
y'all good.
Hey, Carsha, you about to say something, won't you?
Oh yeah. Tell us about the events. We see them online.
Yesterday we had a regional, a region-based event. We got a local, our region, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. We have our G-Body group, which is DMV G-Body. So yesterday we had, annually we do a meet and greet. And yesterday we picked various different, locations. Yesterday was at the track. And, we had guys come out there and, basically like a meet and greet. And if you wanted to race, it was no pressure. You race your car and, the cars that did tech in, we paired them up and we give out, acknowledgement and awards for whatever cars were paired up. So we had like a few all motor cars that ran. We had 2 power adder cars, but one had to leave. Then we had some lightweight guys on the rims, and we had some guys that was, up and coming guys, I hate to say rookie, but they was like new drivers, So everybody supported and helped helped each other out. If one had a problem with a car, then everybody come out with the tools, and we just help each other out. It's our community, man. It's like pretty much like a family reunion, We had.
Yeah, no, I like that, man. I
It
like
was
the
great.
fact that it's a. Okay, I got you was breaking up a little bit at the end, but I like when you said if somebody's car go down, other folk break their tools out, man, and it's like a family affair. It's like, yo, we ain't out here trying to, oh, I'm glad he down. It's like, oh, no, my man down. Hey, you got this, you got that, and y'all are out there working together to help another brother out, man. I think that's dope, man.
Yeah, and like I said, we had all types of cars, man. Cars from, we had nitrous cars out there, and then we had, like I said, guys that just had maybe like a regular 350. Like they wasn't the fastest out there, but we supported everybody from the fast cars all the way down to the slower car. And like I said,
Yeah.
towards the end of the night, which was like a final type of thing, we just paired cars up according to what we felt was best, paired up or whatever. So I was part of an exhibition run where it was another guy that, similar power, and it was 3 cars. So one guy, he had a bar run, and then I ran a guy. So I ended up winning against him. And then the car that had the bar run, he was on like a bigger rim, like on I think like maybe like a larger diameter rim, like an 18 or 20, I think it was. But he was on the radial. So we made the race, made it fair, compensating for the tire that he had, and I had to run against him.
which I felt like it was a good run. So he ended up taking the win for that. So that was like our exhibition. That was his win for the exhibition round or whatever. Then we had like an all motor round, and that was like a pretty good one too. A guy had a small block versus another guy had a Regal with an LS in it. We felt like, even though that may have not been like the two fastest cars, but that was the best race of the entire night. That's how. And of course, the small block guy got over top of the LS guy. So
Yeah,
it had us pretty excited, man.
Yeah, hey, look, man, you got the small guy got to win sometime, man. The underdog need to win sometime, man. You got to have the underdog winning every now and then, man. That's dope, man. And when I saw all them G bodies, man, I'm partial to the G body, man. Me and ARC, we still got our thing coming, man. Had a couple delays. We still coming out, man. But it was some beautiful cars, man. I seen different videos and pictures of folk that was there. So many creative people in that G body world, man. I mean, I know everybody focus on donks. I know everybody focus on the donk world, but it's like there's a lot of creativity, man, in the G body game.
We even had a guy later that night. He wasn't there for like our event. He just so happened he was just there testing. He had tested his Bentley truck.
Whoa!
Everybody knowing. Yeah, he ran it against a Challenger. I think it might have been a wide body, like a Hellcat or something like that.
Oh man,
the Bentley truck's fast, man. I mean, they not as fast as obviously like the GT Speed, but the Bentley trucks, they got power.
It hung with that Challenger. I know that.
That's the Bentayga, right, Rel? The Bentayga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bentayga. Yeah. Man, that's a lot of money on the track, boy. That's a lot of money on the track. Stop playing though. Like, real talk. That's a lot of money in that lane.
Yeah, that's a whole different lane. Yeah, but today they had like a private test session. So I guess guys from different places or whatever, you can go and I guess test. They shut the track down for them and whatnot. So they were saying, I know the one guy that runs the track, he was live and he was telling us about the Tesla. I don't think I remember what model it was. It might have been the one that you were talking about. But he was saying that it was one of the managers that I guess managed whoever the dealer is or something like that. They had somebody bring the Tesla there, and they wanted to test it straight off the showroom floor and show everybody the time that it ran or whatever right off the showroom floor. And that's when it ran the 940.
Man, and
what I do, because he's only on Facebook. So what I'll do is I'll go back on his page and I guess I'll screen record it for you. And then I'll just send it. Yeah, I'll send it to you, man.
Hey, man, look who we got in here, y'all. Y'all know who just joined in here?
The
man, what's going on?
Luke Cage is in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I got to salute my brother with the Bull City salute. The Bull City salute, though. This is what we do in the Bull City right here, man. We throw them horns up. You dig?
Yes, sir.
And look, Boost Doctor, you was the first big wheel guy that I seen drive the Model S Plaid and put your stamp on it. Can you kind of tell people about that? Because I don't think everybody convinced about electric cars right now.
Man, that car, in so many words, it's like the ultimate hot rod, man. It's like the ultimate car on the street. I mean, that car, my buddy just sent me the same car. He sent me a video the other day on the Dragy.
Yeah, Dragy, yeah.
He went a 938 at 150 in the quarter.
Family
stock
car,
tires,
family
stock
car,
everything.
Yeah, family car, sedan.
Yeah, and he'll do it anywhere. And all the luxury shit in there. I mean, the bitch will drive itself. So I mean, what more can you say, man? Like, the car would do anything and still maintain street manners.
Yeah. So, real talk, man.
It definitely changed the game for sure, man. It changed the game.
And I'm glad you made that video, because I had a lot of people that asked me, that was like, well, why did you race Donk Master in your Tesla model? Why you knew you wasn't going to win? I'm like, look, for one, it was more for the culture, because I feel like a lot of us in our culture, we don't go outside of the box. So that race put Tesla on the map, and people was asking questions at the track that day at Piedmont. Man, I didn't know this Tesla was that fast. And I'm like, bro, I guarantee you can buy this Tesla before you can buy you a race car like these racers. Like y'all put way more money than I put in my Tesla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I only got 66,000 in my Tesla, and they got Teslas that are 50,000 that you can get. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you can have a fast car and take care of your family, but you probably won't be able to buy a race car like these boys got. Real talk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for
seeing
sure,
you
man.
when I saw you stamp the Tesla, I was like, this is what I needed. I needed somebody that has
Oh, that thing
credibility.
real, boy.
Yeah,
And it
man.
handles so well, man. Like
Dang.
the first time I launched on it, we was at the light, man, and we put it in the launch mode or whatever the hell it is. And he was like, hold the brakes tight and then floor and then just let go the brake. You know what I'm saying? When I let go
Yeah.
the brake, man, it took off. So I was running up on a car, and man, like it had enough stability and traction to switch lanes while I was accelerating.
Dang.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker is bad, man. It's
Come
bad.
on, man. And that's what I like about my Tesla, right? Like it has accident avoidance on it. I could be sitting still at a stoplight. If there's nothing in front of me, if a car was coming up behind me so fast about to hit me, my car would take off and move out the way.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
come on, man.
badass.
I mean, you can't get that in any other car right now. Now I know all the manufacturers are scrambling right now, getting the electric car program going, but Tesla is already out there, and you can get one right now and handle folk at the light. 9 out of 10 people
Yeah,
that
and
watch
like
big,
for what it does, it's really a bargain. Even the Plaid, like for what it does compared to the other cars,
yeah,
it's definitely a bargain.
at 135, at $135,000, you getting a car that's a 9 second car. I mean, out the box. I'm not even talking about what if you strip it down and take some weight off of it. You know what I mean? Put some drags on there. You might be 9 flat, might be 8 something.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for y'all. Maybe Bruce Dog can ask because he a little more seasoned. Now you said this car is in the nines out of the box. You say you can strip it down and possibly get it in the eights. Do you think that would be like do you think certain tracks would give like a owner, like a Tesla owner, a problem with that? Without having like the cage in the car or whatever's required to
Yeah, some
to run
tracks
the
ain't
car.
gonna go for it, man, but
Okay.
a lot of tracks will. And then like it depends on what type of event it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
when we have big wheel events at these big tracks, like they know we ain't got all the safety equipment, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
like in an event like that, most of the time they gonna let you run. And like most of the outlaw tracks, like a track that's not like NHRA or whatever, like most of them tracks gonna let you run. But some of them you gonna piss off.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, some of
I
them you gonna
yeah,
piss off.
yeah. They're gonna send you home, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And
because
I
I
got a pot.
think like as far as NHRA, I think 699 in the eighth is where you supposed to have a cage, or at least like a 6-point roll bar or whatever. And that car goes 620. It'll go a little quicker than that on the track. It goes
Six.
620 in the street.
Dang.
So
The
it's
the
amazing,
game has
man.
changed.
The only thing I didn't like about that damn car was the steering wheel.
Uh-oh.
I hated the steering wheel.
Well, now
But I
they
know it's like that so you can see the dash, like you can see everything on the
right,
dash. I
right.
know
Oh,
that's why it's like that, but I still ain't like it.
Hey,
But
boost
other
out
than
the
that, though, man, I ain't had not one complaint, man. It wasn't one thing other than that I didn't like about that car.
well,
I
in
mean,
our
even
culture,
down to my boy had the right color on it and everything. He had a great one, man. Like I like everything about
oh
it.
yeah, that's true. Look, in our culture, we need the top part of that steering wheel, man. Stop playing with
Yeah,
us.
you
We
can't
need
floss without that top of that steering wheel, boy.
we need the top part of that steering wheel. I'm like Tesla. Nobody that looked like us was in the boardroom that day. When
Yeah,
they designed the steering wheel, we was not in the room. Cause I would have been like, hold up, you at least cut the bottom part. At least have the top part or an option for the top part. I want my top part of my wheel. I
yeah.
need that. I need
So
that. That's the
then,
only
man, so
problem.
we he put it in the mode where it drive by itself, man.
Yeah, full self driving.
That shit was amazing. Like it drives perfectly. Like perfectly. It drives better than any one of us, man.
Dang.
It
Oh,
don't make
I know.
no mistakes.
No, it doesn't.
And everything on the dashboard, I mean, it shows everything that's out there on the street. Every single
And
thing.
and
When you
I don't know
coming
if he
up
showed.
on it, it show you. It show you where all your obstacles at. You know, all the stoplights, where cars on the street.
Yeah.
It show all that.
And it's always recording. So it's recording front camera, rear camera, left and right constantly at the same time. So
Yeah.
anytime you hit the little button or hit the horn, it's going to automatically save the last 10 minutes onto your hard drive. So you literally have evidence of, if there's an accident or somebody cut
Yeah.
you off, or even if you're on the track. When I race Dunk Master, I use some of my right side pillar and the front camera.
Yeah.
And the
I
front
got you.
camera. Y'all following up. Y'all. I didn't want to say that because he talked so much junk. I'm like, dang, bro, I was in the Model Y, man. Why you still talking
Like
junk to me, man?
on that particular day, I don't think he could have beat a Plaid. He
Oh no, on that day? You
he's
think so?
faster than a Plaid, but I don't think he did it when he raced you. Yeah,
I
he's
feel
faster than a
confident.
Plaid, but I don't think he did it when he raced you. And then
On the
the
right.
reality of it is, man, like, that's on the track where we got a suitable surface. Like on the street, man, you're not doing that with that car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get on my Dragon, man. I waited for it to get cold. I might could produce those numbers on the street. I probably could produce those numbers on the street with my drag radius on, but I can't do it on rims. They just don't provide enough traction.
Yeah. And look, my guy, I'm gonna pin his name right now. My guy right here, EV Smoke, he just got a Tesla Model S Plaid. He got the parachute installed and he got the cage installed. He ready for war. He ready for war, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the EV movement is here. It's not all the way here yet, but I appreciate you having the credibility in the big wheel culture world and Don't Master for racing me that day to kind of put a spotlight on EV because it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man. You got to do, man, like some people be trying to talk shit when we race different cars, but you got to show how you stack up against the rest of the world, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it your business that that's all you do, but at some time, you're going to have to, they see us racing the other big wheel car, but them big wheel cars, like, people can't really relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I go out here and race a damn motorcycle, or if I go out here and race a real popular car that we know is fast, then it kind of give the people some perspective on how fast our cars are.
Yeah, I'd like to see you race like a C8, when that Z06 come out. When the Z06 C8 come out, I would love to see you race one of them.
Oh yeah, man. That ain't gonna be nothing to see.
Oh man, come on, man. Hey,
ain't gonna be nothing to see, man. Ain't gonna be nothing to see. Like a Tesla on the track, man, I'll destroy that mug. But on the street, it's a whole different game. I'll destroy that S on the track.
Listen, a C8. So you mean to tell me a C8, Z51, Z06, lighter than your box Chevy, you wouldn't have no problem with them on the track?
Oh man, I'll destroy them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I know, man.
Listen, man, I go to the track all the time and beat cars, like race cars that I don't supposed to beat. Like when you put everything on paper and you do the calculations, it say I'm the loser.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But I win like a lot. Prime example, Grand Nasty Saturday. On paper, Grand Nasty supposed to destroy me, man.
Right.
He supposed to destroy me, but what happened? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you got some cars out there that's like overachievers, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing a little more with their car than what most people can get out of their car. And, like Luke Cage is kind of one of them cars.
Well, I've been hearing people say, now I'm not trying to start nothing. You my brother from the Bulls. So, I gotta say that first. They say you couldn't do it in a donk. Like Goose Doctor couldn't build no donk and beat no donks. He only doing it because he in a box Chevy. That's
You
on
know what,
everything.
man? You know what? I could go with what they were saying if all I ran was donks. I go run the G bodies. They in a lighter weight class than me. Same
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why I
Well,
don't even really make it my business to even focus on the dunk. You know, whoever come out and want some, they just get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't out there trying to pick on the damn slowest car out there. I want the fastest car.
yeah. I mean, but I tell you,
And I want
you,
your best driver in there, and I
yeah,
want your best tuner. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I want you to have all your ducks in a row, man. Just like when I ran Cut the Check the last time. I want you to have all your ducks in a row, so when I beat your ass, I ain't gotta hear no talk.
hey,
Hey,
Boost. I heard the price going up when you bring your laptop to town though. When you bring your
listen,
laptop to town,
Oh
I heard
yeah,
your price
price
going up.
going up.
I heard your
that
price going up when you got the
Price
laptop out.
going up.
It's
hey,
going
hey,
up.
hey, Vapors, I was just about to ask Boost Doctor that, right? So, you talk about the best driver, the best car, the best tuner. When you tune cars, right? You tuned Blue Magic car,
Yeah.
right? And now he's whipping everybody. So is it the tune? Is it the car? Is it all the above? Like, is he a better driver? Like, how did that come into play? Because now he's like
So basically, Blue Magic had like a badass setup. You know, the car probably 2,500 horsepower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he had everything he needed. And the thing was, like, I knew everything that was on the car was installed properly, and all that stuff was great, man. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna have to turn no bolts to get it to work. So all I had to do, man, I got probably 30 minutes in that car, man, to take it from where he had it to where it is now.
wow.
I never
He
heard
said
that.
30 minutes.
But
I know.
everybody ain't got their car that together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
some people need you and they want you to get on the laptop, man, but they need other things. Like, they need, rear control adjustments, like, a little different geometry, or they might need less travel in the front end, or, they might have some stuff going on with the engine or transmission. Everybody's problems ain't the same.
Mm.
But I knew for a fact that Blue Magic had all the correct components on his car to to make it do what it needed to do.
Now, that particular
Man,
service, do you offer that service to the public, or is that something where
So, like, really, man, I really don't have a lot of time, but if you got a car that's pretty much together, and you at an event that I'm at, I mean, I'll definitely work you in, into that event or whatever, or I mean, even a track rental or whatever. But I I would like to know that the car is together, when before we go to the track. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
hmm
if I take a look over the car, check everything out, cause like, we might not see. That's the thing, man. A lot of people go to test when they ain't ready to test yet. So that's why I ain't trying to take all the blame for Blue Magic car, because shit, he fucked with it for almost a year before I even got to it. So he fixed a lot of stuff that made it so I didn't have to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So he was just down to that last thing he needed, man. And that's where I came into play.
Man, well he's SEMA ready now though, cause he gonna be at the SEMA show, man. I see he broke it down and gonna have that thing ready for SEMA. You been out to SEMA before? I haven't had the chance to get out there yet.
Man, I ain't never been.
I ain't never been either.
I mean, I love technology.
Yeah.
I love technology. But I don't know, man. It's something about the track, man. I gotta see a car go down the damn track. And
Yeah.
I
Hey,
ain't saying that I wouldn't go, but that's why it's never ever really been priority to go.
yeah, I got some good news earlier, Boost Doctor, man. I'm gonna be in, I'm right down here in Fayetteville, and and I'm gonna go to the October 16th event they got. They said you wasn't gonna be there, so I said that was good news because I'm trying to get on there and win me $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Trying to
I'm gonna
get
be
that
there,
money.
but they ain't gonna let me in the race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get that 5K, baby. My wife already got plans for it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
good
sir,
money,
man.
man. That's good
Yeah,
money.
yeah, man. It's gonna be a good time, man. I love being in the track too, man. And last week we were in Indianapolis, and we were able to get some VIP access for some NMCA racing.
Yeah.
Man, them drag packs was running. My boy ran 7.77 in his drag pack, man. That thing was moving, bro. And it's so loud out there. You need like double hearing
Yeah.
protection out there, man. It's crazy.
But I'm gonna tell you next year, man. Next year, I ain't even gonna say my goal on my agenda is to whoop a drag pack.
Whoa.
That's on my agenda. 'Cause I already know Demonology coming out with one.
Yeah. He I talked to him on the phone yesterday, and he brought your name up.
Yeah. I know he coming out with one, or he gonna
Yeah.
at least have like basically everything that one has. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
ready for him. I'm ready
Hey,
to bust his ass right now in the car he already got. Man, that ain't gonna be nothing to see.
hey, he put
But
big
you know,
wheels on
the
it.
drag pack gonna be a lot harder to run. But all of them don't go 770. Some gonna go 80s, 790s. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. My guy Dennis, he got the number three of 50 2020 drag pack, and he did like 7.8, 7.87, and he did 7.77 at 177 in the quarter.
yeah.
Yeah, he was moving, man, like real talk. But it's so loud out there, bro. That was like the loudest track event I ever been to, man. Like when you
Yeah.
need the double, the Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
ears on, and the foam joints, man. So you saying you got a drag pack on the calendar to knock off, man?
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Well,
crazy.
street car.
Goodness gracious.
Street car with all the seats in it.
Goodness
And,
gracious.
and
Yeah,
Demonology
that's gonna
been.
be
I ain't
crazy.
gonna say he been looking for you. Hey, Boost. I ain't
No,
gonna say
he
he
ain't
been.
looking for me.
You're not hard to find. That's what I'm saying. You ain't hard to find, but he
Well,
won't
you know,
it.
Demonology, man, I like him, man. He a cool dude, man. You know, but he got a little don't master in him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he like to get on here and talk that noise. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, he ain't ready to do what he talking about.
Oh man, God,
I
no,
will
man.
bust his ass right now on the fucking spot.
Look,
Oh
that
man.
You know what? I'm feeling
race.
like, see, I don't want to do it, man, cause if it backfires, it's gonna blow up in my face. But I'm
Yeah.
feeling like I can beat him on 24 slicks. That's how I'm feeling.
He got slicks on his 20. He got 24 slicks on the Dodge
No,
Demon now,
I'm
right?
feeling like on 24 slicks, he can wear his 15s.
Oh.
Like how he normally runs.
Oh man, that's dangerous right there. You trying to take his soul now?
Oh man, I can tell you right now, man, he ain't got nothing for me. He
Look,
ain't got nothing for me,
Oh
man.
man, this some heavy talking, man.
after this Dump Master and Demonology showdown this month, he need to move on to the Luke Cage. We've been talking about this.
I mean,
Alice.
how many times do we need to see him kick Dunk Master ass?
Yeah.
Whoa. See, it's different this time, Boost, because this is gonna be the first time that Demonology is gonna be on 24 slicks, so it's gonna be different.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be different.
Yeah, so we gonna see what it is, and
And
then
I mean, as long as he running blur, I mean, like, I don't think the ZL6 can beat him.
no, he ain't running the blur, he running the 06.
Oh man, he need to run the damn blur, man.
Yeah, that blur, they done stepped the game up in the blur since the last time you and him lined up. There was a different little controversy right there. So I don't really want to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? Last time.
Well, they when we ran in Maryland, they had a new motor. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, you got him in Maryland. Yeah, you got him.
yeah,
Yeah, and from what the last time with the little mix up at the light and everything, who knows what would have happened if he was able to.
oh, he was able.
God.
The hell you mean if he was able? You know what? It take a special effort to have your car in low gear and go to second, neutral, and then reverse. It takes an effort to do that. Like, it don't do it by itself. It don't accidentally go in reverse, bitch. You put it in reverse.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't,
it was
that's just an
interesting.
L.
Yeah, right. At
Oh,
the end
I
of the
forgot
day.
all about
It's
that.
just an
Yeah, I'm
L.
thinking you talking about the one
Yeah.
before that. Okay.
Oh no. That was, like I said, the controversial one, man. So
But
it's crazy, man.
like the only controversy was he didn't want to pay. That's the only controversy. And
Yeah.
I knew that it would end up like that, but why was it just a little small thing with him? But with me, man, they took that shit, man, like it was some fucking government shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
can't even make a post on my page. Pay don't master. Pay don't master. When you gonna pay don't master?
They was on you, boy. Hey, they was on
You know what I'm
Boy,
saying? Like,
They was
I ain't
on
seen
you.
not one person tell him that, man, when he didn't pay.
that's
Man,
true.
I ain't seen not one person say that.
I
They
ain't even know.
inbox him. They inbox him. They inbox him.
So man, like, luckily, man, I didn't bet him. I bet the guy that owned Blur.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he take all bets. You ain't gonna pump him on no bet. He gonna take it. I don't care if it's 1,000. I don't care if it's 20,000. He gonna take that bet.
Yeah. And I like that, man. But I just think it's always fun. I know people get all uptight, the fans and everything, man. But between the racers and the bettors, folk gonna get their money. If they don't get the same day, they gonna get their money. It always work out.
They gonna get it, man.
They gonna get the money. It's just the fans that get all uptight
the
about
fans
somebody
definitely
else's
get in the
money,
way
man.
of that, man.
Yeah, man. Folk gonna get their money, man. But I love watching y'all race, man, because it's not just a race. I love seeing y'all talk before the race. I love to watch the race. Then I love to see what new controversy is gonna come about, after the race.
Yeah.
It happens every time. Junk talking before a race, and then controversy, and then the fans go crazy. I'm just accustomed to it now at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, y'all too, man. But I want to see you in Demonology, man. I got to see y'all two line up.
That has to happen.
Well, he come out there on some 24 Streets if he want to.
Uh-oh.
Tell you right now, it ain't gonna be nothing to see, man. It ain't gonna be nothing to see.
Oh man.
Cause I know I can run faster than him on that 24 slick than what he can run on his 15. So how you gonna put on a 24 slick and run with me? I know I can.
So whenever you're free, just let them know.
Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see, man. I want to see it, man. And I gotta bet. I gotta have me a side bet with Rise with Riley, man. I just want to take some of his money. We might bet on the tree. Cause Don't Master the Tree King, right? So I might bet with Don't Master on the tree to take Rise with Riley money, take his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some of that money because he want to race me with his Mercedes down to Piedmont here on a Tuesday night, real soon. Yeah, because I'm gonna take some of that Mercedes money since he been calling out the Tesla. So I'm gonna leave the baby seats in this time too. I'm gonna leave them in. It ain't about 25 pounds worth of baby seat back there. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show off a little bit. So Rise with Riley, you might well get ready. Let me know when the next test and tune is. I'm gonna bring the Tesla to town. I'm gonna take your. Don't put no child support money on the line now. So let's be clear. Whatever your betting money, I don't want to hear about it. That was rent, that was mortgage, that was child support. Because I'm gonna take it. Whatever you put on the table, I'm gonna take it. So don't put none of that important money up there.
Oh, he on here too, ain't he?
Yeah, he on here. Yeah, he on here. Yeah, he on here.
Yeah,
He called me out, but I like him though. He hit my phone like, "Hey man, what you doing? Hey man, bring the Tesla to the track tonight." I'm like, "Oh, so he just asking for the death sentence." I ain't never heard nobody call the governor and say, "Execute me." hey, you don't.
Oh man.
Hey, execute me. He called the governor and said, "Execute me." He didn't say pardon me. He said, "Execute me." You dig what I'm saying? He said, "Mine stay with me, so there's no child support." Okay, Riley, I'm just checking, baby. I don't want you to be mad after the race. I want you to hand over the money and then just walk away. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna still be friends afterwards, man. We still gonna get good footage of the kings of this Boost Doctor and all the big dogs out here. Because if I start saying other names, then Boost Doctor gonna comment. He gonna say he ain't no king.
Hey, I tell you what, get Riley on. I'll get off and get Riley. I like to see. I see him typing, but I'd rather get off and have him come on.
Well, let's see. Hey, Riley, if you can get permission from your old lady, and you can come on here. if you can get permission to come on here, man, I'd love to have you on the show, man. We got Boost Doctor on here, my Bull City brother. I got my brother from Maryland up here, Carsho Red, man, and I got my other Maryland brother on here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Rise with Riley, man. Look, let me send it to him and see. Oh, you gotta send it to me because I already got people on here. Yeah, let's see.
Like I said, I'll jump off. But before I jump off, I got a question for the both of y'all. As far as Call Talk TV and Boost Doctor next season, because I know we're approaching like the end of the season up here or whatever. So, like events, are you guys hosting any events? I know Boost Doctor usually has. I don't know if you had one this year or not. I think you did. But are you guys hosting any the next season, the 2022 season?
Yeah, I'm basically working on it now, man. We did Rockingham last year, and it turned out pretty good, actually. I don't know if we're gonna do that track again, or we're gonna try to get Piedmont or something like that.
Okay. Yeah,
Shoot, I'm with it.
And what about you guys?
Nothing playing right now, man. I want us to do I know me and Carsho Red was talking about doing a car show, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we would love to throw a car show maybe in the Richmond, Virginia area. That's what we kind of been. That's the middle point from here in North Carolina to where he is in Baltimore. Richmond is kind of like our middle spot, man. So we'll put some information out there and get some fillers out there. But Riley sent me a request, man. He want to come. He got permission, y'all.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna jump off real quick.
All right, let's add Rise with Riley on here, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's get Riley on here real quick. There you go. Now look, hey, Carsho Red, this is what I'm gonna tell you. That's Boost Doctor homeboy, so he ain't gonna say nothing against Riley. So let's go ahead and establish that. That's his homeboy.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Riley? Hey, look, Riley. So before you say
what's going on?
Before you say the thing, I told Carsho Red, Boost Doctor your homeboy. So he ain't gonna go against you. He ain't gonna agree with me, even if I say something legit.
The nigga dead wrong. He dead wrong, man. He ain't got a damn thing to do with me, man. Like I call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all just handle y'all business.
All right. So look, when is the next
every day? So I ain't scared of that motherfucker.
Okay. So what's the next date, man? We can get the Tesla and the Mercedes on the track.
We could try to do it Tuesday. Drive by Mafia. I think last week was the makeup date. Yeah, this Tuesday.
This coming
last
Tuesday.
week was a makeup day, so this is the actual event for this one that's supposed to happen on time. So and then we can actually do, like Country C saying, we could do the rematch October 16th too. Mm-hmm. If you gonna want to do that though.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if Boost Doctor can get you in his schedule between now and Tuesday to get your car right for when we race.
He don't touch that car. That's the thing. So you can stop shaking. He don't touch that car. You can stop shaking now. Stop shaking. He don't touch that car.
Hey, that's look, well, October 16th. So
hey, if I touch that car, he wouldn't be trying to race it.
Say what?
Ooh. So now it's a double team. It's a double team now.
Ain't no double team. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Look, I know the performance level of the car you got, and I know what I can make that Benz do. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got anything. It ain't no disrespect to nothing.
Okay, hey, well, I know this right here.
Remember Space Jam, the MJ Secret Sauce? That's that Boost Doctor tune, man. I'm pretty sure I'll against that tune, man.
We're gonna say that start sweating. Right now, I feel.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the Tesla and the Mercedes at Piedmont on Tuesday. We're gonna whatever happens is gonna happen. We already locked in for October 16th.
We've been locked in. August is just our schedule's been conflicted.
Yeah, we've been locked in. I was available last week, and he told me he asked his old lady if he could go, and she said no, you can't go. So I was like,
there? Oh no,
man, you can go. It ain't true, man.
They're live.
No. Hold up, let me see if you got pants on, boy.
I got
Hey, turn your camera down. Let me see if you got some motherfucking pants on. Or if you got on some motherfucking.
I
Or
got
if you got
balls
on some
on right
damn.
Gaucho.
What you call them? That leggings.
You got the leggings
You got
on.
on leggings or pants, nigga?
Look, I'm in daddy mode today. I'm in daddy
Man, you
mode
got
today.
on some cut off leggings, boy.
It might be.
Yeah. Daddy mode for sure.
I put a slit in them so they'll fit on my thighs. No, I'm
Hey,
chilling.
Riley, you know the Tesla can play music when it, you know the Tesla can play music while it's going down the track, right?
Say what?
You know the Tesla can play music while it's going down the track, right?
That's fine. I can go live going down the track too and talk to other people.
I'm gonna be blasting that. I'm gonna be blasting that jug. I'm gonna be blasting that jug. You know what I'm saying? CC, I'm gonna be blasting that jug, especially October 16th. I got to play all his music.
Song because I'm gonna have to feed you after you leave to make sure you can get home.
Now,
play
Riley,
the ice cream.
I don't want to say I'm gonna make you retire from racing and you'll be a full-time cameraman. I'm not gonna say that, but
no, never.
You know,
I used to race before a camera was ever took place.
Oh, okay. And then, like I said, you got your homeboy Boost Doctor. He gonna get you right. He gonna send you a little tune over. He gonna get you right. I already know y'all gonna get right before Tuesday.
Blood Motorsports.
Man, I don't mess with that car.
Blood Motorsports. That's all it is.
Oh, Blood Motorsports.
Yeah. Blood Motorsports. That's his car. He tunes them and all.
Okay. Now make sure you say that live now, cause you be going live at the track all the time, right? Make sure you
don't be in his inbox race.
Don't do like the boys do. Tomorrow it wouldn't say the live wouldn't say yeah it would. Yeah it would. You just deleted that joke. No, I can see him now. It wouldn't say, man.
As long as it don't cause no confrontations or no drama, I post it off.
Oh, we got Obama versus Boost Dog October 16th.
Yep.
Oh man.
And we trying to get Sugar there for the rematch.
Oh, y'all got to be in Fayetteville October 16th, man.
If not Sugar, will he bring the Boxzilla?
He say he ain't bringing the box. I believe he about to put that shit up for the year.
Sound like that ticket he got on that race wasn't enough.
Man, October 16th gonna be lit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know everybody might be.
Man, I had all kinds of issues when I ran Sugar, but I did it because I went. I was booked for the show.
It was there all.
You had to go there and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you got to.
Now, it didn't run terrible, but it didn't run what it normally runs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now I got a little mo for his ass.
So. Hey, the Carolina boys gonna be in full effect, man. You're gonna have the SC boys down there, NC boys down there. It's going down October 16th.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta do that Tuesday for sure though.
All right, man. We gotta get us a flyer, man, for October 16th. You know what I'm saying? I know the big, Boost Doctor is on every flyer every week. CC on board, the big names. But it's time for us to get on some flyers, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
It's time, man. And we're gonna actually race. You know how you see a bunch of folks do a bunch of talking and then they don't race? We're gonna actually race.
And we don't have to do just one race that day. We can do as many as you want.
Oh man, appreciate it. Hey,
if we back to the Super, we'll get you.
Hey, Boost Doctor know I was mad with him. He just sent a badge. hey, he trying to buy me back. Hey, you almost. Hey,
I ain't worried about that. I'm just trying to show love, man. That's all.
Hey, Boost Doctor know I'm gonna get that plaid. He know. Hey, he trying to buy me back. He don't want. Hey, he ready. He trying to buy me back.
Look,
Riley.
I can get that plaid.
Oh,
I can get that plaid and come to the track. Don't even get it twisted. I can get that motherfucking plaid.
You talking about that the car you test driving?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's my homeboy. Man. I can get that car.
Hey, I might have something special for you, Riley, on Tuesday, man. Depending on the situation. I don't want to put all my cards on the table, but we got a couple Teslas on my street, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all what kind they are, but they the winning kind. How about that?
You gonna bring an army for one person?
Nah, I'm talking about Boost Doctor.
If you bring it back up already.
Yeah, but this is what I know, man. We from the Bull City, man. You already know we ain't gonna come straight at you. You know what I'm saying? So you might be looking at me, but there's somebody in the tree over there looking at you. You understand what I'm saying, Riley?
That sound like you nervous.
Oh no, I'm just prepared, baby. I gotta be prepared, man.
That sound like you need the help.
I gotta be prepared, and my boy Kasha Real sitting up there like, man, Vapor's gonna get him. See, that's my support team right there. He gonna get him. He already know the look of confidence, man. And even though you got Boost Doctor tuning your car, even though, matter of fact, Boost Doctor can ride with you with the laptop open.
Hey, look, it's like a Boost Doctor, and he don't even touch the car. How many times did he put?
Hey man, he the king. That's no. Hey, hats off, man. We already know. We know who Boost Doctor is. Hey, we know exactly who he is. But
he don't touch. You should be. You can wipe the sweat off your forehead, pick your hat up, wipe the sweat off.
Hey, but I don't need no laptop for that Tesla. It's already programmed, baby. That Tesla already programmed. I don't need no laptop.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Bull City, we gonna come ready, man. We ain't gonna back down. We gonna win. We gonna lose. We gonna be up in there. You know what I mean? We don't play no games, man. And what I like about you, Riley, bro, I do appreciate you, man. And you know I'm new to the culture, man. And that day I was at Piedmont, I couldn't. Some tracks that I'm going to, I can easily know where the beams are at. But that particular day, I was like, hold up. It wasn't a clear marker. So I appreciate you lining me up, man. You know what I mean? That day when I raced Donkmaster.
No problem. Lately I've been noticing the last couple tracks I've been to, it be a lot of newcomers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they street racers or what.
Yeah.
But a lot of people know what them two beans is it.
Right.
Like
when
we was, and I had probably 15 to 20 people there just to get up to the light.
Yeah. I bet it's probably more of a street racing thing. I'm not a street racer. It's just that particular day was a lot of stuff going on, man. And then it was all kind of hype. And I was pulling up. I was like, hold on. And then you was like, I got you, dog. I got you. And you lined me up straight, man.
And then we went through a lot with that event. It ended up having to be 2 days instead of that one because of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Then they supposed to have been there to I think it was 6 or 7, and they closed at 4 or something. So it was a lot of, but we got it done.
Yeah, so Tuesday night, y'all. Tuesday night, Piedmont Dragway, man. Your main man, E-Vapors versus Rides with Riley. Blood Motorsports.
Yeah. You gonna remember that name.
Yeah. Oh, man. I knew that was coming, man.
Lose, bro. Don't lose,
I knew that was coming. And look, I got one step for the race.
What?
You can't talk to Boost Doctor from when we get off of this live to Wednesday.
We don't talk that often. But I feel like that's a real busy man. Y'all talk to him more than I do.
Hey, man, we follow what Boost Doctor do, man. We follow him. Man, when certain people go live, you know what I'm saying, you want to see what they're talking about. I see Boost go live, CC, Donkmaster, the whole, the racers, man. When I see the racers go live, I always like to tap in, man, and see what they got going on, man. But we're going to have a good time, and we're going to still be friends after it's over with, Riley.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, so I'm going to save this live, so just in case.
Save it. I'll share it. That's fine.
Just in case Boost Doctor blocked me and Riley blocked me, at least y'all know. Y'all was on here. Y'all seen
you gotta do a lot to make me block you.
I've only blocked those trader pages, the ones that be trying to get you to buy this and sell that and send them 20.
Man, I think the only people I ever blocked is them damn worrisome motherfucking Donkmaster fans, man. Them motherfuckers, you gotta block them sometime, man.
Oh man, that's
you
crazy.
gotta block them sometime, boy. They relentless.
Hey, that's what a fan is, though. Like, you got Boost Doctor fans too, though, that ride with you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I ain't got to worry about them.
Yeah. Hey, don't got to worry about them.
The two teams fans that ride you the most is Cut the Check fans and In-N-Out fans.
Yeah, In-N-Out by far got the most relentless fans, and then Cut the Check is next.
Oh, okay. I haven't really seen Cut the Check people go crazy.
What you gotta look at is, man, like Donkmaster, he ain't just popular just for racing. Like, man, he like the stunt. He like the, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of his fans aren't in the racing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they gonna get on there and talk that shit, and they don't even know what they talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he got more followers than all of us. So you know what I'm saying? So that it's hard to compete with his fans. Very hard.
Hey, what up? See the young ones in here, man. What's up, youngin?
Christian, tell him we're gonna race. You gonna race him? What'd you say? You gonna race him? He just looked like that.
I know. Christian.
Hey, Riley, what Mercedes?
What'd you say?
What Mercedes?
It's a C class.
AMG 63.
Yep.
They fast.
They all right.
It's gonna be an auction class by the time the race over with.
Put it like this: if you get by that one, there's plenty more.
It's gonna be an auction class. It's gonna be up for auction next time you see that Mercedes.
Got a salvage yard of them cars.
Man, y'all, and look, y'all, this is mild talk right now. I already know how Riley gonna be after the race, though. If he wins, God knows. I might just go straight home at the end of the track. I might just go out the exit. If I lose that race, because
if I lose, it's entertainment, man. I'm gonna let somebody else hold the camera and record and let you get
man, you lose that race, you gotta come up there and take that punishment.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let whoever use my camera record you talking your shit. I don't mind that.
Hey, it's gonna be epic though, man. People got to see the Tesla more. You know what I'm saying? They got to see what's going on with the Tesla, man. I want them to see what's going on, and then when we move up with the Plaid, we're gonna see. We're gonna invite Boost Doctor out to an event, and see what happened with the Plaid.
But he can't come to this one, and I can't talk to him before this one, right?
I mean, I just don't want him with a laptop.
They're saving his lives now.
I'm saving. I just don't want him programming your car tonight or tomorrow in preparation for the Tesla on Tuesday night at Piedmont Dragway. Man, it's going down.
Some people don't touch Blue Magic, but it's too late.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna see.
But he don't touch that car though.
So we locked in. We locked in October 16th. We locked in Tuesday. We locked in October 16th.
Yeah, we can do the rematch on the 16th.
Rematch on the 16th, man. I'll be blasting CC Jug all the way down the track, man.
If we don't go more than one time Tuesday, you know how it goes. Depending on how we feel out there.
Yeah, you're right. I might have a little extra time on my hand to give you another run, and as long as I'm over 80%, I feel confident.
Hell, we'll get somebody to haul you there then.
Anyway, but look, man, let me get off this live, man. Hey, Riley, because I'm about to go crazy talking crazy. Cause you already got your backup. You got Boost Doctor. I thought that was my bullshit, bro. I thought he was with
Why
me.
he got to be more?
Man, come on, man. I already know how y'all roll, man. Y'all tight like this, man.
I wish it was on a Wednesday so we could race while he doing tech talk or something.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you could know he ain't. He could be on live or something while we race.
Oh,
should
yeah.
I tell when we pull to the line? Should I tell him to go live?
How about we both be live? I'm gonna be live. How about me and you be live on a live? On me and you on Instagram live.
That's fine. Well, we can go live on yours. You got more followers, and I'll join in.
That's what I'm saying. While we heading to the beans.
Yeah, go live right there to work.
Now don't let me see you put it in reverse, because Boost Doctor done told you it take a lot of effort to put the car in reverse, right? That's what I heard.
I put it in reverse.
I didn't say that. Boost Doctor said that.
If I put it in reverse, that means you didn't come past the water box. I'm trying to find out where you going to.
Well, I'm going around the water box for one. I ain't gonna ride through the water box. That's to my disadvantage. But if you put that thing in reverse, I already know. Hey, he done tapped out. That's what, based on Boost Doctor's theory.
Never that. I never did that.
All right, on that high note, I want to thank Boost Doctor for joining Car Talk TV tonight, man. I got to thank Rise with Riley. I got to thank KP,
no
Rise
problem.
and Vibes. I got to thank my boy, the real Mr. Peabody, and everybody that dropped badges in here. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Boost Doctor, for coming through, man.
Oh, yeah. Anytime, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we up out of here, man. Hey, SRT God, I appreciate you, man. My boy out there in Minnesota, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's your man, Manny Vegas, Costco Rail. We out of here. Salute.